Turn up, turn up.
Rate of pride, we got some. Rate of pride, we got some. Rate of pride, we got some. We got some. We got some. Rate of pride, we got some. Rate of pride, we got some. Rate of pride, we got some. And victory will be the outcome.
Being a Raider is about more than just going to school. They say being a Raider is about our community, about tradition. Kindergarten at Nettleton is about teachers that I love, learning that is fun. It's really about pride in what we do and who we are becoming. Raider pride is justified. Raider pride forever.
So don't forget it.
Mr. Miller lost his voice. No problem. I'll send in the replacements.
Woo! Woo, Daddy Mercy. Mercy, woo, Daddy. Handsome Johnny. How the heck do you edit on this thing?
Mr. McGrew, you're in photo booth.
What? This son of a...
Hey, that's all right. Good try, but I'll take it from here. Raider pride!
It's justified!
Collision Repair is celebrating their 40th anniversary. For 40 years, Collision Repair has had your back, getting your repairs done quickly using the best tools and technology. They've been able to keep you updated online throughout the repair process. No matter what the bad guys try, Collision Repair works with your insurance to make sure you don't have
the worst experience possible.
Here's to Collision Repair on their 40th anniversary.
Your friendly neighborhood body shop.
Uh-oh, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Hey, Leslie, guess what day it is?
It's game day.
Woo-woo!
Jalen, how happy are students that go to Nettleton?
I'll say happier than DJ on game day.
Game day!
Be happy, be a Raider. Raider pride is justified.
For Terry Gray, rice farming isn't a profession, it's a way of life. As owner of Delaplaine Seed Company, Terry's been the region's rice tech leader for more than a decade. In the summer, Terry's not behind a desk. He can be found in rice fields giving advice, or he can be on your farm helping you put more bushels in your tanks and money in your pocket. From securing your hybrid rice to free on-farm delivery, let Terry help you be more profitable this season. Delaplaine Seed Company.
I'm a little bit country.
I'm a little bit rock and roll.
I love the height of feeling of a great drum call. When I sing my alma mater, I feel it all night long.
I love my school with all my heart and soul.
I know I'm gonna be alright.
Wherever I go.
I'm a little bit country.
And a little bit rock and roll.
From the first time you held on to the time you let go, life is a series of unforgettable firsts. The ones that are planned and the ones that take you by surprise. We celebrate and support these firsts as we travel this journey with you, because firsts are what life is all about. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
Front Page Cafe, home of the flying rolls. That's right, a place where the food comes flying to you, and it's good enough to eat. Front Page Cafe is also famous for our all-you-can-eat pass-arounds that come with every lunch or dinner. Lunch specials start at just $6.99. That includes a meal, flying rolls, and all the pass-arounds you can eat. So get your next home-cooked meal at Front Page Cafe. And don't forget, we've got the best old-fashioned breakfast in town. Front Page Cafe, home of the flying rolls.
Looking for a school can be like super overwhelming. You kind of have those fears as a parent that, oh my gosh, the school that I'm gonna pick, it's gonna determine their future and everything else. You know, it's a big choice that you have because you wanna make sure you're gonna put them in a school where they can continue their whole journey. I'm really super glad we started at Nettleton. It was relief that we had found a school where we felt comfortable sending our child. I felt like any situation he'd get put into, he would be able to succeed.
Hi, I'm Mike Wessel, owner of Hilltop Fitness. I am the former University of Arkansas strength and conditioning coach, former Ultimate Fighter contestant, UFC fighter, and Bellator competitor. I offer at Hilltop Fitness many different programs, from kids programs in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, kids boxing, and kids strength and conditioning and athletic training, as well as adult kickboxing classes and adult Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu classes. If you have any fitness needs or fitness goals, I'm the person to come to. The gym is open 24 hours a day. You can come in anytime, and if you're looking for that extra motivation, that extra push, no matter how bad a shape you're in, we can help you. And if Craig Miller can come to the gym and get in shape, you can do it as well.
Hilltop Fitness, 1712 North Old Greensboro Road, Jonesboro, Arkansas.
Is Raider pride truly justified at Nettleton High School? Does John Adams play a mean fiddle?
That's how you do it, son.
Nettleton High School, where Raider pride is justified.
Well, I'm headed to my high school, so happy. I got ready to P-R-I-D-E. We can shoot the hoop and swing the bat. I bet you wish your school was cool like that. Nettleton High School is for me. We got Raider pride, baby. Only school with MTV. Coolest school in history. Now you know our flag colors rolling deep. When you come into our house, you know you're gonna get beat. Nettleton High School is for me. We got Raider pride, baby.
Nettleton TV production, Raider Pride justified.
Yeah, we Raiders got the companship, a loaded. Everybody wants to be a show, a voting. Raider pride in the building, yeah, I know it. Oh yeah, Raider Nation till the day it's over.
Raider pride justified, got it on my side. 6 side, beat a guy, run up and you get a high. Pass us the ball, and I'ma score it like.
What y'all know about 5th period Raider pride? Hop up on the field, you might just have to juke and jive. Every day, yeah, I rep the 5. Cause yeah, you know we 5th period, yeah, we make it live.
What is America? Is it a bald eagle soaring over a Virginian sunrise?
I'll tell you what America is, brother. America is getting your truck fixed up at Russell's Truck Accessories.
Russell's Truck Accessories?
Yeah, Russell's Truck Accessories. They got chrome and aluminum wheels. They got big old mud crawling tires. They got lift kits so you can look down on the vegans and commies in their little compact cars. Russell's Truck Accessories. It's more American than Ronald Reagan playing home run derby with John Wayne.
Russell's Truck Accessories is located on South Stadium in Jonesboro.
God bless America and God bless Russell's Truck Accessories.
Raider pride.
Raider pride.
Raider pride.
Raider pride.
Yeah, Raider pride. Raider pride. Raider pride.
Raider pride.
Raider pride.
Man, our school's pretty amazing. I know. Kind of makes you just want to
Break into song?
I like the faculty.
I like MTV.
I like the principal.
Although he paddled me.
We love the black hole.
We love our sports teams.
Raider pride, Raider pride, Raider pride, Raider pride.
I like the lunchroom.
I like learning.
We love Nettleton. We love our family.
Raider pride, Raider pride, Raider pride, Raider pride.
In a world where trends come and go,
There is one force that has remained strong for over a century. Raider pride.
Raider pride, we got some. Raider pride, we got some. Raider pride, we got some.
It has withstood tornadoes, witnessed a king, and welcomed new technology. It won't be stopped. It can't be stopped. Raider pride is forever. The heart of a Raider is strong and tenacious. It doesn't quit when the going gets tough. The heart of a Raider is faithful and true. It doesn't forget where it comes from. The heart of a Raider is friendly and kind. It makes friends easily and treats others with love and respect. It fights harder, stands taller, and strives for victory with no fear of defeat. The heart of a Raider belongs to Nettleton, where Raider pride is justified. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Nettleton High School. Crosstown Showdown Night. It's Jonesboro, it's Nettleton, and we want to welcome you to the Consolidated Insurance pregame show. My name is Craig Miller. I'm sitting right along ringside with my tag team partner, Kyle Tolley. And Kyle, this is a game we've had circled on the calendars for a long time.
Yes, sir, man. You know, both of these teams coming in, 4-1 in conference. This basically is going to choose who is number one in conference for the year.
And we're going to have the playing of our national anthem, so we'll take a break, ask our cameraman to get a shot of the flag.
USA.
Freedom. USA. USA. Thankful for Ronnie Dye, the PA guy, playing the national anthem. Glad to have Ronnie back at Nettleton tonight, and glad to have you watching wherever you might be. As Kyle mentioned earlier, should be a heck of a game tonight. Nettleton coming in 17-3, 4-1 in conference. Jonesboro 10-7. 4-1 in conference as well. They're both tied for first place along with Mountain Home and West Memphis. So the standings will look a lot different after tonight for sure, Kyle.
You got the Nettleton Raiders loaded offense. You got led by Alana Eaton, Arkansas commit, and I know Jonesboro has a Tennessee commit, and her name is Destiny Salary.
Right.
She played there last year, and man, she looked outstanding.
And she beat us last year.
Yeah.
I mean, she put the team on her shoulders and beat us last year. So it's a rivalry game, and man, Jonesboro's got a tremendous program under the tutelage of Coach Christenberry. The starters for Jonesboro: number 2, Irana Hardaway; number 10, Destiny Salary, who, as Kyle mentioned, is has committed to play basketball at the University of Tennessee. Number 21, Kiana Hardaway; number 25, Jakayla Foots; and number 34, Destiny Thomas. The Nettleton Raider starters about to be announced to the adoring home crowd. Number 3, Briley Pena. Briley, an outstanding addition to the team this year.
Yes, sir. Moved from Holland. We got lucky with that one.
No doubt.
Unbelievable.
Also starting for Nettleton, number 32, Travia Woodruff; number 24, Wakiria Daniels; number 10, Double D Daly Dacus; and the future Razorback, number 23, Ilana Eaton. So what you got here on both sides of the court, you got a couple of D1 commits, a couple of future SEC players, Ilana Eaton and Destiny Salary, going against each other.
Yeah.
I bet you that's the only place in the United States
where you can say that. You're seeing a couple of future SEC players going at it.
Yeah, I'm excited for this game. And, you know, Walkeria Daniels, good defensive player. Travia Woodruff, been in this program for the past 4 years, and is getting her turn this year. You know, she hasn't disappointed anybody. Same with Daly Dacus, and Alana Eaton moved here 2 years ago, and just lucky to have her. She's going to get this tip-off right here.
Destiny Thomas controls the tip, and we are underway. Crosstown battle, Jonesboro and Nettleton. Crowd nearly full, and this is the girls' game. It's just standard operating procedure, and that's a three-point basket for
and you know
Trayana Hardaway.
Yeah, Walkeria Daniels is looking to guard Destiny tonight. You know, she's been guarding a lot of the best players on the team. It looks like they're going to double Alana Eaton. And she's going to kick it out to Travia Woodruff, back to Bradley Pena. To Walkeria, she's going to set her feet. She gets blocked.
Kiana Hardaway is, that was Irana Hardaway. I'm so sorry about that earlier. I got that wrong. Kiana Hardaway is number 21. A little bit of confusion up here in the booth, but we'll get this thing ironed out. Hardaway misses. Rebound by Briley Pena. Passes it to Ilana Eaton, and here come the Raiders. Ilana has her shot blocked, and that gets the Hurricane fans going. Blocked again. Destiny Thomas with a couple of blocked shots against her former teammate. That's Destiny Salary drives, and she is fouled on the way up. She'll be going to the line shooting two. Crowd getting into it early here, Kyle.
Yeah, the Black Hole's pretty packed house tonight. This game's normally is always packed. And if I remember 2 years ago, we had people just lining up at the door trying to get in.
Yeah, it's the best show in town, no doubt about it. The best show in town is on the hardwood in front of us. Salary's first free throw is good, and the Lady Hurricanes come out and jumped out to a 4-0 lead over the Lady Raiders here in the early goings of this Conference 5A East showdown. Second free throw is good and puts the Hurricane up 5.
Looks like Coach Smith is going to give them a little play call here. They're going to set up a little bit of offense.
Kick it inside the double D, back out to Trey Woodruff. Walkeria Daniels from three, no good.
Okay, there's going to be a foul.
Foul charged.
Number 2 on.
That's Jaquela Fuss, number 25, first personal. And the first team foul for Jonesboro. Trey takes it in, gets it to Briley Pena at the top of the key. She's picked up by Destiny Salary. Trey Woodruff to Double D, Daly Dacus. And that's ball is out, and it is ruled out on Ilana Eaton. So it'll be Hurricane ball. Salary takes it in to Hardaway.
You know, Jonesboro's getting the early lead upon us right now. You know, they got the momentum going for them right now. We need to play some defense and, you know, sing a couple of shots, and momentum will be going our way.
2-point attempt, no good, but the rebound controlled by Jonesboro. Second rebound is a jump ball as Destiny Thomas missed one underneath, and the possession arrow is Nettleton's way. Kiana Hardaway and Daly Dacus.
Looks like they're going to be face guarding Alana Eaton all night, as they're going to have somebody always on her.
Yeah, she's obviously Nettleton's best player. And
it's going to be a foul.
Yeah, it's going to be a foul charge against Kiana Hardaway. That's Kiana's first personal. Team foul number 2. Ilana Eaton to inbound. A little extra incentive for the Hurricanes because, as everybody knows, I'm sure, Ilana played for Jonesboro a couple of seasons ago, transferred over to Nettleton. 2-point basket. Irana Hardaway. Good rebound there by Trey Woodruff. Briley Pena back to Trey.
Looks like Coach Smith is giving him a play call.
Double D, Daly Dacus near the top of the key. Destiny Salary forced what would have been a turnover, but there is a foul. I guess it is a turnover technically. The foul charge against Daly Dacus. That's her first personal. Team foul number 2. Into the ball game for Jonesboro's number 23, Lexi Laws. As Jonesboro up 7-0. If they were playing ping pong, it would be a skunk.
Yeah. We got to get that goose egg off the board.
Thankfully, we're not playing ping pong. Playing basketball, and there's a lot of game left. Early in the fourth quarter, Jonesboro up 7-0. Kick it inside to Hardaway. Back out to Laws. That's Irana Hardaway. Briley Pena picks the pocket, and here comes Briley. Here come the Lady Raiders. Piley has her shot blocked by Destiny Thomas. Nettleton inbounds, and ball is ruled off a Hurricane foot.
Another call kickball violation.
Ilana Eaton to inbound to Trey Woodruff. Briley Pena. Pena to Wakiria Daniels. Back to Briley Pena. Pena to Daniels. Pena from the wing. She dribbles in, kicks it back out to Wakiria Daniels. Good defense here by the Lady Hurricane. Briley Pena from 3. No good. Fight for the rebound, and is ruled a jump ball. Possession arrow goes Jonesboro's way. Destiny Thomas and Daly Dacus. Been a battle in the post this entire game between those two. 3:50 remaining in the first quarter. Jonesboro with the 7-point lead. Destiny Salary guarded by Wakiria Daniels. Salary, 15-footer is good. That's 4 points in the game for Salary. Jonesboro up 9-0. And Kyle, it is early, but it's time for our girls to wake up.
Yeah. We got to get something going. Wakiria sets up for the 3. She
Briley
drains
Pena
it.
from 3. That's just what the doctor ordered right there. Makes the score 9-3. Briley Pena puts a shot into the Raider faithful here. Good black hole. Great student section.
Maybe that 3 give us a little bit of momentum. Play a little bit of defense and some offense.
We can sure use it. It's been mainly Jonesboro here in the early going.
Yeah.
Wakiria Daniels guarding the Tennessee commit, Destiny Salary. She kicks it over to Hardaway, trying to work it inside, and Ilana Eaton with the steal. Ilana Eaton kicks it over to Briley Pena. Briley, skip pass to Trey Woodruff. 3-point basket, Trey Woodruff.
Huge shot by Travia.
9-6.
Needed that.
In a game that's been dominated by Jonesboro so far, all of a sudden it's a one-possession game after a couple of 3 balls by the Lady Raiders.
I told you, man, all it takes is just a little bit of momentum on your side, and, you know, that's what we got right there, and hopefully that momentum switch is going to help us out. Good block by Daly Dacus.
Daly Dacus with a block. Ilana with another one, but she's whistled for a foul. It's Ilana's first personal, 3rd team foul. And that's going to send Destiny Thomas to the line. She will be shooting 2. Destiny Thomas has played very well defensively here in the early goings of this game. A couple of blocked shots against Ilana. And Jonesboro has several blocked shots already in this game. And every time there's a blocked shot, Kyle, the Hurricane faithful, they rise as one and they cheer like crazy.
Yeah, they do.
Destiny sinks both of her free throws, and the Hurricane lead back up to 5. 2 minutes and 3 seconds on the clock. Ilana Eaton. That's a 2-point. Actually, it's ruled a 3-point. It sure is. 3-point basket, Ilana Eaton. I thought she was inside the arc, but the referee was closer than me, and he calls it a 3, and now it's a 2-point game. You knew the Lady Raiders would not stay down for long, and they have come roaring back with 1:35 to play in the first quarter. It's an 11-9 Jonesboro lead. Rebound underneath goes Jonesboro's way. Again, another rebound. The referee's letting them play for sure. Now they're whistled. It's Destiny Thomas with a couple of offensive rebounds.
Man, that's one thing that's probably going to kill us tonight, Destiny Thomas. She's tall. You know, she's every bit of 6'1", 6'2".
Yes, she is. Daly Dacus, Nettleton's 6'1" post player, in there giving it everything she's got.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, she was whistled for the foul there. And Destiny Thomas.
It's going to be hard to get rebounds.
Going to the line, shooting 2. Misses the first. Destiny Salary, who had a quick breather, is back into the game. Natasia Oliver also into the game for Nettleton. Destiny Thomas's second free throw forthcoming. Misses it, and Wakiria Daniels with the rebound. Wakiria to Briley Pena. Lady Raiders down by 2, 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining in the first quarter. They get it over on the right wing to Ilana Eaton. Ilana passes to Wakiria. Good job by Destiny Salary, and Layla Eliade, however, there to get the loose ball. Kicks it back out to Briley. Wakiria Daniels from 3, off the front of the rim. Battle for the rebound. Goes to Nettleton's Briley Pena. Briley misses the shot, and it's off Nettleton. It'll be Jonesboro's ball. Jonesboro quickly gets the ball across half court. 40 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Something tells me they're not, and of course, they're not going to play for the last shot. Irana Hardaway drains a 3. Hurricane lead up 5. 25 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Briley Pena on the oval in. Nettleton logo near the top of the key. Nettleton looking for the last shot. Briley Pena from 3. It's no good. Rebound, Natasia Oliver. They kick it out to Layla Eliade. 3, 2, 1. Briley Pena misses a 15-footer. And the end of the first quarter, your score, Jonesboro 14, Nettleton 9. Heck of a first frame of action. We'll be right back with the second quarter. You are watching Raider basketball on
Collision Repair is celebrating their 40th anniversary. For 40 years, Collision Repair has had your back, getting your repairs done quickly using the best tools and technology. They've been able to keep you updated online throughout the repair process. No matter what the bad guys try, Collision Repair works with your insurance to make sure you don't have
the worst experience possible.
Here's the Collision Repair on their 40th anniversary.
Your friendly neighborhood body shop.
Live student section at Nettleton tonight. They call themselves the Black Hole. It's been one of the premier student sections in Northeast Arkansas, in the whole state of Arkansas, for many years. And they have watched the Lady Raiders and the Lady Hurricane battle to a 14-9 score. Jonesboro 14, Nettleton 9 at the end of the first quarter. And Kyle, the way the Lady Hurricane started off, 7-0. Man, it looked like it might be a long night for the Lady Raiders.
Yeah.
But you got to credit Nettleton. They've come right back.
And
They trail by 5 here going into the second quarter.
When adversity strikes, it's all about how you overcome it, and they did it pretty well.
Improvise, adapt, overcome. It's our motto, one of our mottos here at Nettleton. Travia Woodruff kicks it to Wakiria, to Briley Pena. And I believe you're right, Kyle. You mentioned earlier they're going to keep a hand in the face of Ilana Eaton all night long, and that is what Jonesboro is doing. Destiny Salary just misses the layup. Trey Woodruff with the rebound. Alana Eaton, three-point attempt, and it's good. Alana Eaton.
That was a 2.
Second three-pointer of the night, 6 points, and it makes the score 14-11.
It was a 2.
That was a 2-point basket. Thank you so much, Kyle. I was thinking it was 3.
Yeah,
2-point basket.
I was looking at the ref, and I thought it was a 3 as well, but I seen him just hold up 2 fingers, so I was like, yeah.
Kiana Hardaway with the 2-point basket makes it 16-11.
That's a 3.
Wakiria Daniels, the bank was open, and it's 16-14.
Raiders are coming alive.
Well, they sure are.
And one of the funny things about that was when Alana was down there in the corner by herself, he had the whole JHS team just sitting there pointing down at her because there was one defensive player down there in the paint, and Alana still made it.
Hardaway from 3,
no
like good. Battle for the rebound goes Jonesboro's way. That's Kiana Hardaway. 4 points on the night for Kiana, 4-point lead for Jonesboro. Alana Eaton gets it across half court. Passes to Briley Pena. Back to Alana Eaton, double teamed. Briley Pena to Trey Woodruff.
You know, they double team Alana Eaton, then you're going to know that somebody's going to be open.
That's exactly right.
You got to find that open person, as it looked like it's going to be Trey Woodruff.
Trey misses from 3 and back.
Good
hustle by Trey Woodruff. Here's Alana Eaton from 3. It's good. How about that? And Nettleton within 1. It's closest they've been since the early goings of the first quarter. 18-17. Alana Eaton coming alive here for the Lady Raiders.
It's crazy how you can you can't even double team her. You know, she's such a good basketball player, and it's crazy. You know, she's going to have a bright future ahead of her.
Oh, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. For starters, she's getting her education paid for.
Yep.
At the University of Arkansas next year. That's huge. It'll be fun to watch Ilana's career on the next level, as well as Destiny Salary's career on the next level at the University of Tennessee. These girls, I'm sure they grew up together somewhat, and they are playing against each other tonight. They'll be playing against each other on the next level. Wakiria Daniels sinks her second basket of the quarter, and Nettleton takes the first lead of the game, 19-18. Alana Eaton with the rebound. Alana Eaton driving against Destiny Salary. And there's it
looks like she's fouled.
Yeah, foul charge against Salary. That's just her first personal. Team foul number 3. Alana Eaton will be going to the line shooting 2. Big-time talent on that play right there. Alana Eaton working against Destiny Salary. A couple of D1 commits, a couple of future SEC players. Layla Eliati checking into the game for Nettleton. The Lady Raiders have scratched and clawed their way back in this thing, and they now have a 3-point lead after 2 free throws from Alana Eaton. Alana now with 10 points on this game. 3-point attempt. No good. Layla Eliati with the rebound. Good bounce pass to Briley Pena. Wakiria Daniels, nice. That's 7 points on the game for Wakiria, all here in the second quarter, and the Lady Raider lead back to 5.
Yeah, you know, this offense is starting to spark. I guess that Coach Smith gave him a talk right after the first quarter, and something's working.
Salary misses. And it's out on Jonesboro. And you mentioned a very important word earlier, Kyle, and that word is momentum.
Yeah.
Right now, momentum squarely in the Nettleton Raider corner in this one. Jonesboro had it early as they came out. And I know at one time it was 7-0, and Coach Christenberry says, I'll take a timeout, and we will take it with them with 4:25 remaining in the second quarter. Your score, Nettleton 23, Jonesboro 18. You're watching Lady Raider basketball on NTV.
Terry Gray, rice farming isn't a profession, it's a way of life. As owner of Delaplaine Seed Company, Terry's been the region's rice tech leader for more than a decade. In the summer, Terry's not behind a desk. He could be found in rice fields giving advice, or he can be on your farm helping you put more bushels in your tanks and money in your pocket. From securing your hybrid rice to free on-farm delivery, let Terry help you be more profitable this season. Delaplaine Seed Company.
And we appreciate our great friends from Delaplaine Seed, one of the many great sponsors of these Nettleton Raider live stream broadcasts. We sure are glad to have you watching wherever you may be. It's 38 degrees and raining outside, but this gym is still packed full of Nettleton Raider fans, Jonesboro Hurricane fans. They're being treated to an outstanding contest right here. 4:17 in the second quarter. Nettleton up 23-18.
You know, Natasha Oliver and Leslie Eliotti check in for Travier Woodruff, and as Walkeria Daniels is going to set for the three, she misses. They get a defensive rebound.
And here come the Hurricane.
Destiny
Hardaway,
in the corner.
Salary. No good. Briley Pena with the rebound. Behind the back dribble. Kicks it over to Layla Eliati, and Layla unable to find the handle on that. It'll be a turnover, and the Hurricane will have the ball. 3:46 remaining in the first half. Destiny Thomas getting a breather. Young ladies deserve one. She's played hard and played well here, Destiny, for the Lady Hurricane. Hardaway driving, kicks it back out to Foots. Foots to Hardaway. We get it to Kiana Hardaway. Destiny Salary. She misses a 15-footer, and Briley Pena.
That's her fourth rebound.
Layla Eliati on the far side. Kicks it to Briley Pena. To Natasha. Natasha Oliver back to Briley Pena. 3 minutes now on the clock. Coach Jason Smith giving some verbal directives to his charges. Layla Eliati from three. Off the front of the rim. Destiny Salary with the rebound. Destiny Salary driving. Passes to Irana Hardaway. Hardaway back to Destiny Salary. Destiny Salary from three. No good. Jonesboro with the rebound. Ilana Eaton with a blocked shot. And there's a whistle underneath. Going to be a foul charged against Nettleton. Correction. Let's see. I said it was a foul charge against Nettleton. It looks like there's a timeout called before the play. Referees signaling for a timeout. Actually, 30-second timeout. Charge to Nettleton. So I'll tell you what, we'll keep it right here during this 30-second timeout. Mainly so me and Kyle can kind of catch our breath.
Yeah.
Fast and furious action here so far tonight. But we do want to say a great big thanks to Consolidated Insurance and Russell's Truck Accessories, Shadrachs Coffee, First Community Bank, Delaplaine Seed Company, Collision Repair, and the Front Page Cafe. That's our sponsors for tonight's broadcast. Make sure you support those who support Nettleton Raider Athletics. Thought there was a foul called on that last exchange, but there was not. I think there was a foul committed, but before the foul was committed, Coach Jason Smith called a timeout.
Yeah. You know, even the ref kind of, he signaled a foul. That's what kind of got Coach Smith a little bit heated.
Right.
But
Nettleton's ball.
Yeah.
And got to be careful on those passes when Destiny Salary. She is a very disruptive force for this Lady Hurricane team. Briley Pena shoots with her left hand. No good. Jonesboro with the rebound, and here come the Lady Hurricane. I should say here comes the Lady Hurricanes. Evidently singular these days. The Hurricane. When I was a kid, they were the Hurricanes. They were plural. Since somewhere along the way, they've changed it, Kyle, to where they are the Hurricane now. Nettleton whistle for the foul. That's Walkeria Daniels.
That was Natasha Oliver. I don't know about that one. She kind of took the ball away from her. could have almost looked like it had been a jump ball, but like you said, I'm not down there, so.
Yeah, they have a closer look than we do. Appreciate these guys that wear the striped shirts. You think that's an easy job, you just try it. It's a very difficult job.
May not look that hard, but you know, you got to know that your calls and always constantly running up and down the court.
And a huge packed gym like you got tonight, you know every call you make, you're going to make half of this huge crowd mad at you.
Yeah.
That's not a good feeling.
No, it is not. That's Travier Woodruff's going to pass it out to Briley Pena. She's going to drive. Floater, miss.
Jonesboro controls the rebound, and here comes the Lady Hurricane. Destiny Salary, 2-point basket. That's 6 points on the night for Destiny and brings Jonesboro to within 2 with 1:18 on the clock. Wakiria Daniels from 3, and it's good. 10 points in the second quarter for Wakiria Daniels as she has keyed this Nettleton Lady Raider comeback.
Yeah.
And the Lady Raider lead is up to 5 right now, 26-21.
One thing that I love about this basketball team is, you know, people are going to double team. That's us.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable play by Travia Woodruff.
Yep. But
nice job.
But like I was saying, you know, people are going to double team Alana Eaton. You know, we got a player like Wakiria Daniels that can shoot just as good as her. You know, it's deadly when you got 2 people out there like that.
And Briley Pena as well. So it's tough team to defend, no doubt about it. Jonesboro's got weapons of their own for sure. And it looks like Nettleton's going to be playing for the last shot with a 5-point lead.
Yeah.
Destiny Salary out to defend, and she's whistled for the foul. She obviously does not agree. That is her second personal. Team foul number 4. So Nettleton with 5 team fouls, Jonesboro with 4 team fouls. Very clean first half so far. And I'll say this about these referees, they're letting them play.
Yeah.
Natasia Oliver to Trey Woodruff. They kick it over to Briley Pena, back to Trey. Trey misses an off-balance shot. I hope she's okay. He's kind of a little bit slow getting up, is number 32 for the Raiders. Kayla Foote picks up her second personal foul, team foul number 5, and Travia struggling to get up. Coach Smith coming over to check out as if I'm guessing right, she landed wrong and tweaked her ankle.
Yeah.
Nettleton's trainer, Ryan, is over there to help her. Layla Eliati will be coming in to replace Travia Woodruff, and let's hope Trey is all right. It looks like she's walking okay.
Yeah.
She's obviously, you can tell by her face, she's obviously in a whole lot of pain.
Yeah, and if you know, she doesn't play through the rest of the game, Layla Eliati's got some big shoes to fill.
And she's certainly capable, though, Layla Eliati.
Oh, yeah,
14 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Nettleton up 26-21. Natasia Oliver trying to get the ball to Alana Eaton, and it is a foul charge to Lexi Laws as Lexi was going for the steal and the breakaway tomahawk dunk.
I believe
she was whistled for a foul.
That's 3 back-to-back fouls by JHS.
Yeah, right about the time I talk about what a clean game it is, they start fouling like crazy.
Yeah.
10 seconds remaining in the half. Nettleton to get the last shot. Briley Pena drives, shoots, and Briley Pena scores. And that's how the first half is going to end. Briley Pena driving layup, and Nettleton goes to the break with a 28-21 lead. We'll be right back with the Consolidated Insurance halftime show. You're watching Lady Raider basketball on NTV.
Say being a Raider is about more than just going to school. They say being a Raider is about our community, about tradition. Kindergarten at Nettleton is about teachers that I love, learning that is fun. It's really about pride in what we do and who we are becoming. Raider pride is justified. Raider pride forever.
So don't forget it.
Mr. Miller lost his voice. No problem. I'll send in the replacements.
Woo! Woo, Daddy Mercy. Mercy, woo, Daddy. Handsome Johnny. How the heck do you edit on this thing?
Mr. McGrew, you're in photo booth.
What? This son of a...
Hey, that's all right. Good try, but I'll take it from here. Raider Pride!
It's justified!
Collision Repair is celebrating their 40th anniversary. For 40 years, Collision Repair has had your back, getting your repairs done quickly using the best tools and technology. They've been able to keep you updated online throughout the repair process. No matter what the bad guys try, Collision Repair works with your insurance to make sure you don't have
the worst experience possible.
Here's the Collision Repair on their 40th anniversary.
Your friendly neighborhood body shop.
Uh-oh, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Hey, Leslie, guess what day it is?
It's game day.
Jalen, how happy are students that go to Nettleton?
I'll say happier than DJ on game day.
Game day!
Be happy, be a Raider. Raider pride is justified.
For Terry Gray, rice farming isn't a profession, it's a way of life.
There's a good shot of the Nettleton High School cheerleaders, their halftime routine. We'll let you watch that, then we'll have the Consolidated Insurance halftime show. Great job by the Nettleton Raider cheerleaders. And you are, well, they're still going, so I'll hush and let you hear them. There they are, folks, the Nettleton High School cheerleaders. Appreciate those ladies, the great work that they do, spreading Raider pride far and wide. Well, we welcome you to the Consolidated Insurance halftime show. We're at the break. Nettleton leads Jonesboro 28-21. Jonesboro got things started, and, man, they just came in just firing on all cylinders. They took a big lead early. At one time, they were up 7-0. If we were playing ping pong, it would have been game over. It would have been skunk. But we're not playing ping pong. We're playing basketball. And Nettleton weathered the storm. I see our director and cameraman got a shot of me. That's probably going to kill the numbers of people watching. I apologize to the folks at home having to see me on your camera, on your iPad or computer, TV, whatever you're watching on. But as I was saying, Jonesboro came out hot, and, man, they just were stroking us there for a little while. But the Lady Raiders came storming back in the first quarter. At the end of the first quarter, the score was 14-9. However, the second quarter, Nettleton found their stride. They outscored Jonesboro 19-7 in the second quarter, and that puts us at 28-21 here at half. Individual leaders for Nettleton, they are led by Ilana Eaton and Wakiria Daniels, both of whom have 10 points. Also for Nettleton, Briley Pena has 5 and Travia Woodruff has 3. For Jonesboro, they are led by Irana Hardaway with 8. Destiny Salary has 6. Kiana Hardaway, 5, and Destiny Thomas with 2. And that is your individual leaders for both teams. At the half is Nettleton 28, Jonesboro 21. We will take about a
first time you held up.
break, and when we come back, we'll have the second half of action for you. Don't go anywhere, folks. You're watching Raider basketball on NTV.
That are planned and the ones that take you by surprise. We celebrate and support these firsts as we travel this journey with you, because firsts are what life is all about. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
For Terry Gray, rice farming isn't a profession, it's a way of life. As owner of Delaplaine Seed Company, Terry's been the region's rice tech leader for more than a decade. In the summer, Terry's not behind a desk. He can be found in rice fields giving advice, or he can be on your farm helping you put more bushels in your tanks and money in your pocket. From securing your hybrid rice to free on-farm delivery, let Terry help you be more profitable this season. Delaplaine Seed Company.
What is America? Is it a bald eagle soaring over a Virginian sunrise?
I'll tell you what America is, brother. America is getting your truck fixed up at Russell's Truck Accessories.
Russell's Truck Accessories?
Yeah, Russell's Truck Accessories. They got chrome and aluminum wheels. They got big old mud crawling tires. They got lift kits so you can look down on the vegans and commies in their little compact cars. Russell's Truck Accessories. It's more American than Ronald Reagan playing home run derby with John Wayne.
Russell's Truck Accessories is located on South Stadium in Jonesboro.
God bless America and God bless Russell's Truck Accessories.
Collision Repair is celebrating their 40th anniversary. For 40 years, Collision Repair has had your back, getting your repairs done quickly using the best tools and technology. They've been able to keep you updated online throughout the repair process. No matter what the bad guys try, Collision Repair works with your insurance to make sure you don't have
the worst experience possible.
Here's the Collision Repair on their 40th anniversary.
Your friendly neighborhood body shop.
Front Page Cafe, home of the flying rolls. That's right, a place where the food comes flying to you, and it's good enough to eat. Front Page Cafe is also famous for our all-you-can-eat pass-arounds that come with every lunch or dinner. Lunch specials start at just $6.99. That includes a meal, flying rolls, and all the pass-arounds you can eat. So get your next home-cooked meal at Front Page Cafe. And don't forget, we've got the best old-fashioned breakfast in town. Front Page Cafe, home of the flying rolls.
Hi, I'm Mike Wessel, owner of Hilltop Fitness. I am the former University of Arkansas strength and conditioning coach, former Ultimate Fighter contestant, UFC fighter, and Bellator competitor. I offer at Hilltop Fitness many different programs, from kids programs in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, kids boxing, and kids strength and conditioning and athletic training, as well as adult kickboxing classes and adult Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu classes. If you have any fitness needs or fitness goals, I'm the person to come to. The gym is open 24 hours a day. You can come in anytime, and if you're looking for that extra motivation, that extra push, no matter how bad a shape you're in, we can help you. And if Craig Miller can come to the gym and get in shape, you can do it as well.
Hilltop Fitness, 1712 North Old Greensboro Road, Jonesboro, Arkansas.
Second half just about to get underway here at Raider Gym, and Kyle, Lady Raiders weathered the early storm. They weathered the hurricane in the first quarter, and they enjoy a 7-point lead here going into the second half. Great first half of basketball.
For sure. Hopefully we can come out and, start this third quarter strong. Just get some momentum going just like we did in the second quarter and go from there.
Keep the metaphorical pedal to the metal.
Yes, sir.
All gas, no brakes. Don't need to. This is a talented Jonesboro team for sure. Can't let them get up off the mat. Good defense by Double D, Daly Dacus. Jonesboro works it around the perimeter. Destiny Salary driving. Good job by Daly defending the University of Tennessee signee. Here comes Destiny again, and the ball is slapped away by Travia Woodruff. Travia went down with an injury in the second quarter, but it looks to me like she's moving just fine right now. That's good news for the Raider faithful here tonight.
Probably went back in the locker room and got that ankle taped up. When I played football, I almost did that every half, man. It's a game changer for sure.
Tape it up and go. Travia Woodruff surveying the Hurricane defense, looking for a crease. Drives.
Yeah, that's a foul.
Fouled, and fouled pretty hard.
Yes, she was.
Tough young lady. Destiny Thomas, the guilty party, her first team foul this half.
She's a force to be reckoned with, Destiny. She is so tall, so big.
Yeah, right out of the chute during that very impressive Lady Hurricane run, she blocked Ilana Eaton's shot twice.
Yeah.
And, man, the Jonesboro fans, they flat came alive.
And one thing I love about this, Nettleton basketball, boys and girls, we really prioritize, everything that we have on free throws. I know practices, they go out there and they just sit there and work on free throws for 2 hours straight. That's a big part of this game.
No doubt about it. But you got to hit your free throws.
Yeah, and we just seen there Travia Woodruff hit both of hers. It's huge.
Well, how many one-point losses I've seen where we've missed several free throws.
Yeah.
It's been the difference in the game. Destiny Salary driving, and good defense by the Lady Raiders. Ilana Eden with the rebound. Gets it over to Briley Pena. Pena drives, kicks it to Trey Woodruff. That's Wakiria Daniels.
That's a foul.
Boy, she is hammered as she lets go of that three ball. Shot is no good, but she's going to be going to the line shooting three. And Destiny's Salary whistled for the foul. That is Destiny's third personal foul. Let's see if she takes a little bit of a break. And Wakiria was hit hard.
Destiny's their best player, and she's almost, I believe it's 5 fouls in her fouled out. So she's pretty close.
Yes, five fouls is all you are allowed.
Yeah, 2 more and she's gone. So they're going to have to watch that.
Yeah, she's in some foul trouble. Just 6 minutes and 16 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. So obviously we are early in this game. That's Wakiria Daniels has sunk her first 2 out of 3. And the Nettleton Lady Raiders have their largest lead of the ball game. Wakiria misses the third. It's 2 out of 3, and as they say, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. 12 points on the night for Wakiria Daniels. She leads all scorers.
She's got 66% right there.
That's right. We could round it up to 67%.
Yeah.
Hardaway. Hey, that's a nifty move right there by Kiana Hardaway. 7 points on the night for Kiana. Good move there by Jonesboro's number 21. Travia Woodruff dribbling the ball on the Nettleton oval end. As Nettleton, they're trying to slow things down a little bit. They get it underneath to Ilana Eaton, and she is going to be fouled. Let's see who they charge that against. Ilana undoubtedly going to the line shooting 2. And that's Destiny Thomas picking up her second personal. Team foul number 3. Ilana Eaton, who has 10 points on the night, at the line shooting 2.
Coach Smith was giving a little talk to Briley, and they had a little good, coach to teammate moment as they kind of just started laughing it off after he get him some constructive criticism. It's always good for a player to take that because attitude's everything in every sport, man.
No doubt about it. It's a little quality called being coachable.
Yep.
You got to be able to be corrected. I'll tell you something, myself included, all of us need a kick in the butt every so often. I'm thankful we have coaches in our life to do that important task. Fouls charged against Briley Pena. That is Briley's first personal, Nettleton's first team foul on the ground. There will be no free throws taken. 5 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the third quarter. In and out goes the basketball and into the hands of Ilana Eaton. Very good play there by Jacayla Foots, stealing the ball from Ilana.
They're kind of hit her foot.
And a 2-point basket for the Hurricanes. That's Irana Hardaway. That's the 10th point of the night for Irana Hardaway. Brings Jonesboro to within 8. Mentioned earlier, right now Nettleton with a 33-25 lead. But this Jonesboro team can come back in a hurry. We saw that in the first quarter whenever they come out and just, before we knew it, it was 7-0.
That's about the same for everybody in this conference. If you think about it, there's really no team that you can really sleep on. It's a hard conference in all sports, basketball, baseball, football.
Really is. 4-way tie. There's a Wakiria Daniels from 3. Rims in and out. 4-way tie for first place in girls basketball 5A East. Nice job by Daly Dacus as Chaz Jackson had a easy layup right there, but Double D with some good defense. Great job, Daly Dacus. Little contact down there on Travia Woodruff. She gets up, seems to be all right.
Yeah, she's tough girl.
Yeah, looks like she is kind of favoring what looks to be her left ankle. They try to get it inside to Thomas. Do so. 3-point attempt, no good off the front of the rim. Briley Pena with the rebound. Good pass to Wakiria Daniels. Wakiria is going to be whistled for a travel as her plant foot scooted just a little bit before she took that shot. The Hurricane basketball, 3:45 remaining in the third quarter. Packed crowd. Oh, man, good job, Travia Woodruff. Almost another steal by Travia, but the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Hurricane ball.
I couldn't help but notice in warm-ups, apparently we got a young sophomore named Jaquez that moved here from JHS. I just figured that out. They said he moved here a couple days ago. They said he's pretty salty, so maybe we can see his first appearance playing tonight.
Maybe so. That's news to me.
Yeah.
Double D Daly Dacus with the offensive rebound. Passes it to Trey Woodruff. Briley Pena from 3. No good. Like it's partially blocked. Ilana Eaton got the rebound. Goes back up, and she is fouled by Destiny Thomas.
You could say that was a pretty good pass.
It was. That's what we'll call it.
Yeah. Looks like this JHS crowd doesn't like that call too much.
Yeah, they're not happy with that, but I believe that was the right call. But like Destiny's third.
But like you and I were talking about 15 minutes ago, the ref's got a hard job, and there's going to be somebody always mad at a call. And
that's right. And it's a fast-moving game.
Yeah.
It's we're talking baseball about how bang bang plays. What is a bang bang play? Well, in basketball, it's bang bang play after bang bang play.
Yeah.
And timeout on the court. I believe it's going to be charged to
JHS, I think.
To Jonesboro, that's right. 60-second timeout. We'll take it with them. Nettleton up by 9 in the third quarter. You're watching Raider basketball on NTV.
Page Cafe, home of the flying rolls. That's right, a place where the food comes flying to you, and it's good enough to eat. Front Page Cafe is also famous for our all-you-can-eat pass-arounds that come with every lunch or dinner. Lunch specials start at just $6.99. That includes a meal, flying rolls, and all the pass-arounds you can eat. So get your next home-cooked meal at Front Page Cafe. And don't forget, we've got the best old-fashioned breakfast in town. Front Page Cafe, home of the flying rolls.
Say that whatever it takes for every child, but really we mean that. You know, it's not something that we just say, and we don't take that lightly. At the end of the day, I want them to love school. I want them to love and appreciate that our school is willing to go above and beyond to do whatever we can to teach them. But my bottom line goal is to teach them to love school and love learning and become a lifelong learner, just like I try to be.
And we welcome you back. Raider basketball on NTV. Alana Eaton at the line shooting the second of her 2 free throws. And she drains it, as she does most every time she goes to the line. 13 points on the night for Alana Eaton.
Yeah, and
lead up 10.
Followed behind her by number 24, while Carrie Daniels is with 12, right neck and neck. Ooh, man.
Foul is charged to Lexi Laws. Second personal, 5th team foul. So 5 fouls against Jonesboro this half, 1 foul against Nettleton. Alana Eaton to inbound, gets it to Wakiria Daniels. A little full court pressure by Jonesboro, and nice job by Irana Hardaway. But the ball goes out of bounds off of Jonesboro. Lady Raiders with a 10-point lead and the ball. 2 minutes and 53 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Alana Eaton to inbound. Throws it to Travia Woodruff on the other side of the timeline. Travia dribbles across on the beautiful oval end here at Raider Gym. Travia to the left. She passes underneath. Double D Daly Dacus with the rebound. Attempt to stick back, no good. Alana Eaton knows exactly what to do with it. Puts the ball in the bucket. Nettleton up 12. Largest lead of the game for the Lady Raiders.
Good
Alana
block.
Eaton with a block shot. She's doing everything tonight, filling up the stat sheet. Jonesboro with a loose ball. And Travia Woodruff is going to be whistled for the foul. Well, that's actually Daly Dacus. I thought that Travia was whistled, but that's third personal against Daly. Second team foul. Daly heads to the bench, and Riley Pena back into the game. 3-point attempt, Destiny Salary, no good. Alana Eaton with the rebound. She passes to Trey Woodruff. Back to Alana Eaton. Destiny Salary. Destiny Salary with the ball, but play is whistled dead as somebody went out of bounds.
Yeah.
Nettleton went out of bounds. It'll be Hurricane ball. Micaiah Scott to inbound to Irana Hardaway. Trying to get it inside to Kiana Hardaway, and they do. 2-point basket.
Okay, they're going to be playing a full court press here.
Yeah, a little trap right there, but Nettleton able to beat it. Here comes Briley Pena. Pena goes into the teeth of the Hurricane defense and picks up the foul.
You know, a full court press. You know, I used to play basketball, and that was one of our specialties I used to run. It's hard to get the ball out, but if you do, man, you're more than likely going to score because you got 3 players down here to half court, and you maybe got 3 down here, so it's a mixed match. But it worked great for Nettleton there as Briley Pena got a foul, and she hits our first free throw.
I have a feeling we're going to see if Nettleton can handle full court pressure the rest of the way.
Yeah, for sure.
Briley Pena with 7 points on this game. Nettleton with a 12-point lead. In the third quarter of play, minute and 49 seconds remaining in the third frame. Shot no good. Alana Eaton with the rebound. Alana driving. The ball is knocked out of bounds. Be Nettleton. Well, they're saying it's off of Alana, I guess. Well, I didn't see it that way, but as we like to say, referees are a lot closer than we are. Here come the Lady Hurricane, playing with a sense of urgency right now. That's a three-point basket. Irana Hardaway brings Jonesboro to within 9. There's that full court press, or that full court trap defense that we were talking about earlier. Nettleton able to break it. Tasia Oliver, Layla Eliati with a nice save, gets it to Briley Pena. And Nettleton weathers the storm this time. Pena with the ball on the oval end. Nice pass by Trey Woodruff.
Good play. That was a nice pick and roll.
Really was. Really was. Old school basketball right there. 9 points on the game for Pena. Nettleton's lead back up to 11.
It's a good drawn-up play right there by Coach Smith.
Travel called on the Lady Hurricane as Wakiria checks back in. Wakiria Daniel, Layla Eliati takes a well-deserved break. Ilana Eaton to inbound. Gets it to Briley Pena. Back to Ilana Eaton. Oh, Ilana with a 14-footer. Puts the ball in the basket. Ilana with 17 points on this game. Foul charge against Nettleton.
Travia. Oh, never mind.
Wakiria Daniels, her second team foul, number 3. I was looking at the referee's fingers myself. It looked like he was putting up a 32, but evidently it was a 24. Three-point attempt by the Lady Hurricane is no good. Ilana Eaton with the rebound to Natasha Oliver. Natasha has her shot blocked underneath. It goes out on Jonesboro, however. That's Chaz Jackson with the block shot. Trey Woodruff to inbound. Looking to get it to Ilana Eaton. Good pass. Ilana to Trey Woodruff. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How about that? Travia Woodruff gets her own rebound, puts it in. Coach Jason Smith there to celebrate with her. And that's how we end the third quarter. Nettleton 45, Jonesboro 30. Fourth quarter when we come back. You're watching Raider basketball on NTV.
America. Is it a bald eagle soaring over a Virginian sunrise?
I'll tell you what America is, brother. America is getting your truck fixed up at Russell's Truck Accessories.
Russell's Truck Accessories?
Yeah, Russell's Truck Accessories. They got chrome and aluminum wheels. They got big old mud crawling tires. They got lift kits so you can look down on the vegans and commies in their little compact cars. Russell's Truck Accessories. It's more American than Ronald Reagan playing home run derby with John Wayne.
Russell's Truck Accessories is located on South Stadium in Jonesboro.
God bless America and God bless Russell's Truck Accessories.
Back to Wakiria Daniels.
Apologize for that. I had us on mute as I was tabulating the stats from the third quarter.
Alana Eaton's going to set up and shoot a 3. She misses, but she is fouled.
Yeah, she's hammered out there. Officer Russ Manning there to pick her up, give her some encouragement. Officer Manning has served the public for 37 years, protecting and serving. Glad to have Officer Manning on staff here at Nettleton. The only thing bad I can say about him is he's a Cub fan.
Yeah, man.
That's no good.
Nope.
Nobody's perfect, though. It's like Hannah Montana said, nobody's perfect.
Yeah.
Ilana Eaton sinks the first, and I believe this is going to be 3 free throws for Ilana. 18 points on the game for the future Lady Razorback. You hear the Woo Pig Suey chants going. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to try to be something I'm not. I'm not a fan of the Arkansas Razorbacks.
Yeah.
But still cool that they're serenading Alana with the Woo Pig Suey chant.
Arkansas, I'm a fan sometimes. I don't really watch college football like a lot, but, I'm from Arkansas, so I got to root them on.
I respect that.
And their basketball team, I've been keeping up with the boys, and their boys is just absolutely just dominating. As Desi Sills is one of the leaders over there, and, he graduated from, JHS. And
we saw him play
it's good to see somebody
a couple years ago.
Yeah, it's good to see somebody like that over there shining at an SEC school.
Yeah.
Hopefully Alana Eaton will be that new face that you see next year on the starting five of Arkansas. And same with Destiny at Tennessee, I'm sure she has just as much as a shot.
There'll be a whole lot more Razorback fans and Tennessee Volunteer fans from people within this gym because of those two fine young ladies for sure. Nettleton up 18 here in the fourth quarter. Briley Pena makes it a 20-point lead. As Briley has 11 points on this game, Jonesboro answers.
As Nettleton has, increased their lead to 18. That's always good to see. Is one thing that we're probably going to start doing is kind of start chewing the clock and not necessarily taking, contested shots as much.
Kick it out to Briley Pena.
But we'll for sure take shots like that, though.
Especially if it's Briley Pena doing the shooting.
Yeah.
Nettleton up 53-32.
She's
21 points. That's the biggest lead of the ball game for the Lady Raiders.
Briley Pena is one of those players that has limitless range. She can shoot from the block. She can shoot from the perimeter. She could probably even make it from the logo if she tried.
If she's inbound, she's in range.
Yeah.
That's what they used to say about the great Jerry Rook, number 33, the greatest basketball player in the history of Nettleton, the greatest basketball player in the history of Arkansas State University. When he was inbounds, he was in range. Briley forcing a turnover. Trey Woodruff does the rest. Coast to coast like buttered toast. That's a 2-point basket for Trey Woodruff. 9 points on the game for Trey. Nettleton up big, 55-32. I believe that's 23 points if my arithmetic is correct, Kyle. Class of 89 arithmetic. Nice play underneath by Kiana Hardaway. That young lady's had a good night as well. It's 11 points for Kiana Hardaway. Briley Pena working. Gets the ball over to Trey Woodruff. Destiny Salary back in the game now for Jonesboro. Trey Woodruff drives, passes to Ilana Eaton. Like Ilana may have slipped just a little bit there. Ilana trying to pass baseline, gets the ball from the deflection, and she is whistled for the travel. Bailey Dacus checking back into the game for the Lady Raiders. Standing room only crowd here at Nettleton tonight. Kind of an ugly night outside, 38 degrees. My watch says it's raining. Don't know if it is, but
yeah,
it's an ugly night outside. But it has not dampened the attendance and hasn't dampened the spirit of this crowd. We've got a packed house for this crosstown battle between.
Yeah, you got JHS's dog pound, as they say, is here right now. They filled up their student section pretty well.
Oh, yeah, it's a good student section.
Yeah.
The JHS Dog Pound. That's
something I wish Nettleton would do. We don't really go to away games that often.
Shot is blocked. Daly's shot is blocked by Destiny Thomas. Destiny Salary. Good hustle there by Daly Dacus. Love to see that. Yeah, I'll say this. Our student section looks good tonight for sure.
Yeah. As our theme for tonight was wearing purple and yellow for Kobe Bryant.
Cool.
As, he died in that helicopter crash, man. And,
So
our
sad.
prayers out to him and his family. And
absolutely sad and tragic.
Yeah,
sure.
He left a legacy on all the people in here in America. As number 24, number 8, hopefully won't be wearied by another Laker. But
yes, they've already been retired. That's a foul charged against Daly Dacus. 4th personal. Team foul number 4. That's going to put Destiny Salary at the line, shooting 2. The Lady Raiders have held Destiny Salary to 8 points so far in this game. Kyle, I'd say that's a big reason why, looking at the scoreboard, Nettleton is up 55-37.
Yeah. But also part of that reason is she was in a little bit of foul trouble pretty early.
Got in some foul trouble, spent a lot of the 3rd quarter on the bench, but you can bet she's going to be out there for the rest of the way.
Yeah.
8 points for Destiny Salary. Whenever number 10 is in the game, Jonesboro is a dangerous team who can score a bunch of points in a hurry. Bradley Pena tripped as she's working the ball in. It's an Ariana Hardaway.
I'm getting a little toasty up here.
Team foul number 8 and personal foul number 2 for Ariana. I want to apologize to Ariana's family if they are watching. I've been calling her Irana all night long. It's Ariana. I heard Ronnie Dye just say it correctly, the Nettleton PA guy here tonight. 2 free throws from Pena puts the Nettleton lead back up to 19. Four minutes remaining in this game. Good defense underneath there. That's Natasia Oliver. They get it in to Destiny Thomas, and she's fouled. She's going to go to the line, shoot 2. Wakiria Daniels, that is her 3rd personal. Team foul number 5. And Destiny Thomas will go to the line, shooting 2. Sinks the first one. Misses the second one. Rebound, that's Natasia. That is Natasia Oliver with the rebound. Alana Eaton dribbles with her left hand, looking underneath. Good defense by the Hurricane. Loose ball corralled by the Raiders, and they get it back out. Up top to Travia Woodruff. Clock is at 3 minutes and 24 seconds. Nettleton obviously milking the clock. Right now the clock is the Raiders' best friend. Wakiria to Travia. Travia dribbling right. Wakiria Daniels.
We got about 3 minutes left in the 4th quarter, and I honestly can say it's safe to say the Raiders are probably going to come out with a W tonight, making their conference record 5-1, and that one step higher to claiming that first place.
Alana Eaton throws it up with her left hand. Good rebound underneath by Wakiria Daniels, and she's fouled, going to go to the line. Chaz Jackson's first personal, team foul number 9. And Wakiria Daniels at the line, shooting 2. Wakiria's first free throw attempt drops through the nylon. Second one on the way. 14 points on the night for Wakiria Daniels. She's Nettleton's 3rd leading scorer, so pretty good balanced attack here by Nettleton. Alana Eaton leads with 20, and Bradley Pena has 16. Full timeout taken by Jonesboro with 2 minutes and 41 seconds remaining in this game. Nettleton up 20. You're watching Raider basketball.
Collision Repair is celebrating their 40th anniversary. For 40 years, Collision Repair has had your back, getting your repairs done quickly using the best tools and technology. They've been able to keep you updated online throughout the repair process. No matter what the bad guys try, Collision Repair works with your insurance to make sure you don't have
the worst experience possible.
Here's the Collision Repair on their 40th anniversary.
Your friendly neighborhood body shop.
Mary Gray, rice farming isn't a profession, It's a way of life. As owner of Delaplaine Seed Company, Terry's been the region's Rice Tech leader for more than a decade. In the summer, Terry's not behind a desk. He can be found in rice fields giving advice, or he can be on your farm helping you put more bushels in your tanks and money in your pocket. From securing your hybrid rice to free on-farm delivery, let Terry help you be more profitable this season. Delaplaine Seed Company.
And we welcome you back to Raider Gym, where Nettleton with a 20-point lead over the Lady Hurricane. 2 minutes and 41 seconds remaining in this game. I want to say a great big thanks to our friends at Shadrachs Coffee for sponsoring tonight's broadcast. Shadrachs Coffee, fuel for your soul. 4 locations in Jonesboro, brand new location in Paragould. Shadrachs Coffee. Jonesboro with the ball. They trail 20, so you can bet they're going to have some urgency to shoot. Bradley Pena with the rebound. Pena gets it across to Travia Woodruff. Back to Briley. Briley gets it across the timeline with 2 minutes and 14 seconds remaining. Nettleton up 20, and they're going to try to milk as much of the clock as they can as it's down to 2 minutes. Destiny Salary misses the layup, and the rebound by Arana Hardaway. She sticks it back in. And Coach Jason Smith decides to take a timeout. And it's going to be a half timeout, 30-second timeout. So we'll just keep it right here. And we'll tell you about our great friends at First Community Bank, where community comes first. Got no doubt, KT, that Alan Williams and Dana Williams are somewhere over there in that big mass of humanity on the Nettleton side.
Yeah, for sure.
Great supporters of Nettleton. There they are, Alan and Dana Williams, their son Cooper, all-conference center for the Nettleton Raider football team. And Alan is the president at First Community Bank. They always are among the first people to step up and say, hey, if y'all are live streaming, we want to help. We want to sponsor the broadcast. Yep. They really mean it when they say community comes first at First Community Bank. Great place to do your banking business. Jonesboro with a lot of full court pressure, and boy, that is a hard collision there. As Ilana Eaton and Kiana Hardaway bump into one another. Foul charged against Kiana Hardaway. That's her third personal. Team foul number 10, so that means that Ilana Eaton is going to be going to the line shooting 2. Misses the first off the front of the rim. Second one finds the intended target. Nettleton up 60-41. A minute and 46 seconds remaining in this game. Hardaway passes over to Foot to Salary. Back to Hardaway. Destiny Salary driving with her left hand. Ball is going Jonesboro's way. Must have been deflected by maybe the ghost of Raider Jim deflected that one. Maybe that's what they're thinking. I didn't see it go off anybody in a white shirt, but they do say, Kyle, that this gym is haunted. So
yeah, believe it. I don't know how long ago it was, but I know we had some ghost hunters here in the gym one time.
That's a 3-point basket by Destiny Salary, the future Lady Volunteer. She got 13 points on the night. Make it 12 points on the night. I guess that was a 2-point basket. One minute and 4 seconds on the clock. As Travia Woodruff fighting for the ball. Good job, Briley Pena. Gets it underneath to Ilana Eaton. That's an easy basket for Ilana Eaton. And that's 23 points on the night for number 23. 48 seconds. Ilana with the rebound. Here come the Lady Raiders. I have no doubt they will slow it down here. We'll see if Jonesboro tries to foul. And that's a foul charge, I believe, against Destiny. Actually, no, it's a foul charge against Jakayla Foots.
You know, one thing about basketball games is it feels like the last minute of every basketball game takes up 20 minutes.
That's the truth. Now, usually a game like this where there's a big lead, it's not that way.
Yeah.
But, man, they start fouling and, you know,
it
slows to a crawl.
Yeah, it does.
Lana misses her second, and 63-44. Lana with 24 points. Clock is at 30 seconds.
I don't know this for sure, but I honestly think that she missed that free throw on purpose for Kobe Bryant because he wore number 24. And she just kind of lobbed that ball up there and tried to hit the rim, yeah.
Yeah, it didn't look right, that's for sure.
But, man, that's awesome.
That'd be a nice tribute to the fallen Laker. Less than 10 seconds to play. 8. Black coat chanting Lady Raiders, and Layla Eliade holds it 3, 2, 1. And Nettleton defeats Jonesboro 63-46 in the first game of this basketball doubleheader. Great win for the Lady Raiders. They moved to 18-3 on the season, 5-1 in conference. Jonesboro drops to 10-8, 4-2. We're going to take a quick break to total up all the statistics, and we will tell you who did what in the Consolidated Insurance postgame show. It's coming up in just a couple of minutes. You're watching Raider Basketball on
Page Cafe, home of the flying rolls. That's right, a place where the food comes flying to you, and it's good enough to eat. Front Page Cafe is also famous for our all-you-can-eat pass-arounds that come with every lunch or dinner. Lunch specials start at just $6.99. That includes a meal, flying rolls, and all the pass-arounds you can eat. So get your next home-cooked meal at Front Page Cafe. And don't forget, we've got the best old-fashioned breakfast in town. Front Page Cafe, home of the flying rolls.
Say that whatever it takes for every child, but really we mean that. You know, it's not something that we just say, and we don't take that lightly. At the end of the day, I want them to love school. I want them to love and appreciate that our school is willing to go above and beyond to do whatever we can to teach them. But my bottom line goal is to teach them to love school and love learning and become a lifelong learner, just like I try to be.
America. Is it a bald eagle soaring over a Virginian sunrise?
Oh, yes, brother. America is getting your truck fixed up at Russell's Truck Accessories.
Russell's Truck Accessories?
Yeah, Russell's Truck Accessories. They got chrome and aluminum wheels. They got big old mud crawling tires. They got lift kits so you can look down on the vegans and commies in their little compact cars. Russell's Truck Accessories. It's more American than Ronald Reagan playing home run derby with John Wayne.
Russell's Truck Accessories is located on South Stadium in Jonesboro.
God bless America and God bless Russell's Truck Accessories.
And we welcome you to the Consolidated Insurance postgame show at Nettleton High School, where the Lady Raiders have defeated Jonesboro by the score of 63-46. And the Consolidated Insurance postgame show is brought to you by our great friends Randy and Lana Johnson at Consolidated Insurance. For all your insurance needs, whatever they may be, look them up on Facebook. Consolidated Insurance, Randy and Lana Johnson. They bring you the Consolidated Insurance postgame show. Well, the game started off awfully rough if you are a Nettleton Raider fan, as Jonesboro come out just swinging for the fences and connecting in the first quarter. They jumped out to a big lead. It was at least 7-0 at one time. We made the comment that if they were playing a ping pong game, it would be a skunk. Thankfully, it's not ping pong, it's basketball. Nettleton able to weather the storm. However, the end of the first quarter, Jonesboro had a 14-9 lead. From then on, it was all Lady Raiders as Nettleton outscored Jonesboro 19-7 in the second quarter. We went into the break, Nettleton up 28-21. Bradley Pena with a buzzer beater at the half. And then in the third quarter, same song, different verse. Nettleton outscored Jonesboro 17-9. And the fourth quarter, Nettleton outscored Jonesboro 18-16. That set the final at 63-46. The individual leaders, well, first of all, for our guest from Jonesboro, Ariana Hardaway led with 15 points. Destiny Salary had 12. Kiana Hardaway had 13. Destiny Thomas had 5, and Chaz Jackson had 2. For the victorious Lady Raiders, Ilana Eaton led all scorers with 24 points. She was followed by Briley Pena, who had 16, Wakiria Daniels 14, and Travia Woodruff had 9. And that is how the scoring broke down at a happy Raider gym, at least halfway happy among all the Nettleton fans. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're going to take a break, about a 10-minute break, and when we come back, we're going to have the main event, if you will, the second game of the doubleheader, the Nettleton Raiders versus the Jonesboro Hurricane. What the heck? Let's just do the Consolidated Insurance pregame show right now. Nettleton is coming in 4-12 on the season, 1-4 in conference. Jonesboro 11-6, 4-1 in conference. Don't let the Raiders 1-4 record fool you, though, in conference. It seemed like every game they've lost, well, with the exception of the West Memphis game, it kind of got out of hand, but every game they've lost has been a heartbreaker. They lost at the buzzer beater against Mountain Home, very tough Mountain Home, their last game out Friday night. So this Nettleton team, they're very young, but they're getting better every time they hit the floor. And crosstown showdown, like the old sports cliche says, throw the record books out the window. It's Nettleton, it's Jonesboro. It's coming up next. You are watching Raider basketball on it.
Say being a Raider is about more than just going to school. They say being a Raider is about our community, about tradition. Kindergarten at Nettleton is about teachers that I love, learning that is fun. It's really about pride in what we do and who we are becoming. Raider pride is justified. Raider pride forever.
So don't forget it.
Mr. Miller lost his voice. No problem. I'll send in the replacements.
Woo! Woo, Daddy Mercy. Mercy, woo, Daddy. Handsome Johnny. How the heck do you edit on this thing?
Mr. McGrew, you're in photo booth.
What? This son of a...
Hey, that's all right. Good try, but I'll take it from here. Raider pride!
It's justified!
Collision Repair is celebrating their 40th anniversary. For 40 years, Collision Repair has had your back, getting your repairs done quickly using the best tools and technology. They've been able to keep you updated online throughout the repair process. No matter what the bad guys try, Collision Repair works with your insurance to make sure you don't have
the worst experience possible.
Here's the Collision Repair on their 40th anniversary.
Your friendly neighborhood body shop.
Uh-oh, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Hey, Leslie, guess what day it is?
It's game day.
Jalen, how happy are students that go to Nettleton?
I'll say happier than DJ on game day.
Game day!
Be happy, be a Raider. Raider pride is justified.
For Terry Gray, rice farming isn't a profession, it's a way of life. As owner of Delaplaine Seed Company, Terry's been the region's rice tech leader for more than a decade. In the summer, Terry's not behind a desk. He can be found in rice fields giving advice, or he can be on your farm helping you put more bushels in your tanks and money in your pocket. From securing your hybrid rice to free on-farm delivery, let Terry help you be more profitable this season. Delaplaine Seed Company.
I'm a little bit country.
I'm a little bit rock and roll.
I love the hate the feeling of a great drum call.
When I sing my alma mater, I feel it all night long.
I love my school with all my heart and soul.
I know I'm gonna be all right.
Wherever I go.
I'm a little bit country.
And a little bit rock and roll.
From the first time you held on to the time you let go, life is a series of unforgettable firsts. The ones that are planned and the ones that take you by surprise. We celebrate and support these firsts as we travel this journey with you, because firsts are what life is all about. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
Front Page Cafe, home of the flying rolls. That's right, a place where the food comes flying to you, and it's good enough to eat. Front Page Cafe is also famous for our all-you-can-eat pass-arounds that come with every lunch or dinner. Lunch specials start at just $6.99. That includes a meal, flying rolls, and all the pass-arounds you can eat. So get your next home-cooked meal at Front Page Cafe. And don't forget, we've got the best old-fashioned breakfast in town. Front Page Cafe, home of the flying rolls.
Looking for a school can be like super overwhelming. You kind of have those fears as a parent that, oh my gosh, the school that I'm gonna pick, it's gonna determine their future and everything else. You know, it's a big choice that you have because you wanna make sure you're gonna put them in a school where they can continue their whole journey. I'm really super glad we started at Nettleton. It was relief that we had found a school where we felt comfortable sending our child. I felt like any situation he'd get put into, he would be able to succeed.
Hi, I'm Mike Wessel, owner of Hilltop Fitness. I am the former University of Arkansas strength and conditioning coach, former Ultimate Fighter contestant, UFC fighter, and Bellator competitor. I offer at Hilltop Fitness many different programs, from kids programs in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, kids boxing, and kids strength and conditioning and athletic training, as well as adult kickboxing classes and adult Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu classes. If you have any fitness needs or fitness goals, I'm the person to come to. The gym is open 24 hours a day. You can come in anytime, and if you're looking for that extra motivation, that extra push, no matter how bad a shape you're in, we can help you. And if Craig Miller can come to the gym and get in shape, you can do it as well.
Hilltop Fitness, 1712 North Old Greensboro Road, Jonesboro, Arkansas.
Is Raider pride truly justified at Nettleton High School? Does John Adams play a mean fiddle?
That's how you do it, son.
Nettleton High School, where Raider pride is justified.
Well, I'm headed to my high school, so happy. I got ready to P-R-I-D-E. We can shoot the hoop and swing the bat. I bet you wish your school was cool like that. Nettleton High School is for me. We got Raider pride, baby. Only school with MTV. Coolest school in history. Now you know our black colors falling deep. When you come into our house, you know you're gonna get beat. Nettleton High School is for me. We got Raider pride, baby.
Nettleton TV production, Raider Pride justified.
Yeah, we Raiders got the comfort ship, a loaded. Everybody wants to be a show, a boating. Raider pride in the building, yeah, I know it. Oh yeah, Raider Nation till the day it's over.
Raider pride justified, got it on my side. 6 side, beat a guy, run up and you get a high. Pass us the ball, and I'ma score it like.
What y'all know about 5th period Raider pride? Hop up on the field, you might just have that you can jog. Every day, yeah, I rectify. Cause yeah, you know we 5th period, yeah, we make it live.
What is America? Is it a bald eagle soaring over a Virginian sunrise?
I'll tell you what America is, brother. America is getting your truck fixed up at Russell's Truck Accessories.
Russell's Truck Accessories?
Yeah, Russell's Truck Accessories. They got chrome and aluminum wheels. They got big old mud crawling tires. They got lift kits so you can look down on the vegans and commies in their little compact cars. Russell's Truck Accessories. It's more American than Ronald Reagan playing home run derby with John Wayne.
Russell's Truck Accessories is located on South Stadium in Jonesboro.
God bless America and God bless Russell's Truck Accessories.
Pride.
Raider Pride.
Raider Pride.
Raider Pride.
Yeah, Raider Pride. Raider Pride. Raider Pride.
Raider Pride.
Raider Pride.
Man, our school's pretty amazing.
I know. Kind of makes you just want to
Break into song?
I like the faculty.
I like MTV. I like the principal.
Although he paddled me.
We love the black hole.
We love our sports teams.
Raider Pride, Raider Pride, Raider Pride, Raider Pride.
I like the lunchroom.
I like learning.
We love Nettleton. We love our family.
Raider Pride, Raider Pride, Raider Pride, Raider Pride.
In a world where trends come and go, there is one force that has remained strong for over a century. Raider Pride.
Raider Pride, we got some. Raider Pride, we got some. Raider Pride, we got some.
It has withstood tornadoes, witnessed a king, and welcomed new technology. It won't be stopped. It can't be stopped. Raider Pride is forever. The heart of a Raider is strong and tenacious. It doesn't quit when the going gets tough. The heart of a Raider is faithful and true. It doesn't forget where it comes from. The heart of a Raider is friendly and kind. It makes friends easily and treats others with love and respect. It fights harder, stands taller, and strives for victory with no fear of defeat. The heart of a Raider belongs to Nettleton, where Raider Pride is justified.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another broadcast of Raider basketball on NTV. My name is Craig Miller. I'm joined by my tag team partner, Coach Josh Wright, and we are bringing you a crosstown showdown. The place to be in Craighead County tonight is right where you are watching, Nettleton Raider Gym, as we've got Jonesboro against Nettleton. And, Coach, it just doesn't get any bigger than this.
No, this is, I guess, maybe the fourth year in a row that we played because of conference realignments. Packed house again here at Raider Gym for another Jonesboro and Nettleton matchup. The atmosphere has been very good over the last 3 years that I've been around and got to witness. The Hurricanes and the Raiders, and expect to see that a little bit more tonight.
No doubt about it. Starters for both teams. For Jonesboro, Keelan McBride, Ryan Rouse, Shamar Pitts, Kayvon Pointer, Jesse Washington. For Nettleton, it's Demarion Daniels, Jared Graham, DeVaris Whitaker, Taven McCullough, and Brandon Anderson, and we are underway. Jonesboro controls the tip, and it's time to play some ball. Nettleton wins the girls' game big, trying to go for the crosstown sweep here tonight against the always tough Jonesboro Hurricane. And Keelan McBride gets things started with a three-pointer.
That's a deep three-point shot. That's makes it a lot tougher to guard when you have to extend out that far and guard a player, especially when he can get downhill as well.
DeVaris Whitaker to Jared Graham. Graham drives. Graham scores. Nice play by Jared Graham.
And speaking of getting downhill, very good shot fake by Jared Graham there, and then as the defender left the floor, he looks to attack and takes advantage of the hole in the defense. High pick and roll, went off the screener's foot, I think. Brandon Anderson gets a hand on it, but I guess he got a hand on the Jonesboro ball handler as well.
First foul of the game. Anderson with one personal foul. That's Ryan Rouse for the Hurricane. Long three-point attempt is good, and Jonesboro filling it up from beyond the arc. That's Jesse Washington.
Another deep three for the Hurricane. And like I said, that makes it really tough on the Raider defense because that just means we have to extend out, stretch out even more to cover those players. Leaves no help defenders in the paint.
Raiders clear things out. Demarion Daniels.
Nettleton looking to spread things out a little bit as well, trying to stretch out the defense by putting 5 people on the perimeter. Demarion Daniels with a big shot. 3-point bucket against his former team.
There's a foul on the floor.
On Jared Graham.
Yes, Jared Graham is first personal, second team foul. Yeah, I got a couple of former Hurricane on Nettleton's starting lineup.
Yes, sir. Taven McCullough, number 24 out there for the Raiders in white, and number 2, Demarion Daniels.
You think if the dog pound over here doesn't know about that, you're crazy. They were giving them a hard time even in warm-ups. DeVaris Whitaker picking the pocket. Rouse gets the loose ball, however.
McBride with a shot fake and then a drive to the left side, a little floater from the short corner. Gives the Hurricane an early 8-5 lead with 5:45 left to play in the first quarter.
Jared Graham kicks it back out to Taben McCullough. Taben to DeVaris Whitaker. DeVaris Whitaker, Demarion Daniel has his shot blocked. Great job there by Jonesboro's Jesse Washington. And a nifty layup by Kellen McBride.
McBride had a good roll there. Wasn't a great angle at the basket, and he put just enough English on that it was able to roll around and go in.
Hurricane up by 5 in the early goings of this one. 5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Demarion Daniels to DeVaris Whitaker. Taben McCullough from 3. You know that had to have felt good for the Tay Bird. Two-point Hurricane lead, 4:41 in the first quarter. You're watching Raider basketball on NTV.
Terry Gray, rice farming isn't a profession, it's a way of life. As owner of Delaplaine Seed Company, Terry's been the region's rice tech leader for more than a decade. In the summer, Terry's not behind a desk. He can be found in rice fields giving advice, or he can be on your farm helping you put more bushels in your tanks and money in your pocket. From securing your hybrid rice to free on-farm delivery, let Terry help you be more profitable this season. Delaplaine Seed Company.
Very live Raider gym where Taben McCullough has just electrified the home crowd with a 3-point basket, and Jonesboro leading by 2 with the ball. 4:40 remaining in the first quarter. 2
big threes by former Hurricane basketball players, and keeps the Raiders in the ball game early. We've got an 8-10 deficit for the Raiders. About 4.5 left to play.
I believe that's going to be charged against Jared Graham. That's his second.
That's his second, so we may see him come out of the ball game right here.
Well, the good news is we got another Graham waiting on the bench over there, his twin brother Jalen.
The other part of the duo.
That is Kayvon Pointer at the line, shooting 2, misses the first. It's a young Jonesboro team.
Young Jonesboro team, and they may actually get younger as the season goes on, because I could see several of those Annie Camp and MacArthur young men, really talented young groups being added to the Jonesboro roster. Now that's obviously, that's up to Coach Wes Swift, but I could see that happening after district tournament play in the junior high. Ooh, that was off of.
It was off Jonesboro.
Yep, that was off 21, Jesse Washington.
Good hustle there by Demarion Daniels.
Gets the deflection off the knee of the Jonesboro attacker. And we see a little bit of a 2-1-2, 3/4 court ball pressure by the Hurricane. They got a turnover off of it the last possession, then they weren't able to get a shot up. They got another deflection right there. One thing we'll watch tonight is see how Jonesboro and Nettleton both change their defenses as the game goes on, see how they adjust to who's scoring and where the scoring is coming from.
It's like a chess match. Coach Wes Swift, Coach Bubba Deaton, 2 of the best in the state going at it here tonight. DeVaris Whitaker from 3, no good. Gets his own rebound, sticks it back in. Good hustle by Whitaker.
The 3-point shot, step back from the top of the key, is probably not what Coach Deaton is wanting especially that early in the offensive series, but DeVaris makes up for it with a hustle play and pulls the Raiders within one. Now Taven McCullough has the basketball, pushes it across the timeline, up ahead to Demarion Daniel. There's a steal by the Hurricane. And Kayvon Pointer with a 2-point basket to give the Hurricane back their 3-point lead.
3 points for Pointer. Daniels to Andre Davis as the Nettleton Black Hole. They answered the chant of defense with an offense chant.
I think Davis probably came in for Jared Graham, if I was guessing, after Jared picked up his second foul. Defensive rebound there by the Hurricane. And they bring the ball across with about 2.5 left to play. Jonesboro 13, Nettleton 10.
Boy, howdy. That was a wide open look there by Kayvon Pointer, and he didn't miss. Had plenty of time on that one, Coach.
I think that may have actually been Jesse Washington. I think Jesse Washington hit that according to the scoreboard.
I would go with the scoreboard over me.
We got a few things going on up here.
That's for sure. We're trying to run a live stream, and
there was some miscommunication or something there in the Raider defense, because there was nobody on Washington as he just kind of walked up to the 3-point line, checked left, checked right, still didn't have anybody on him, decided to shoot it and got an easy uncontested 3.
Like he was playing a game of horse.
Yeah. Didn't get that uncontested layup, got a little bit of a body on him there at the end. DeVaris Whitaker attacks. We're going to get the travel called on him. May have stutter-stepped as he tried to come to a jump stop. Now we see 2 or 3 different Hurricane come in.
How about this atmosphere here tonight, Coach? Electric.
Not standing room only, but a very, very full Raider gym. You only see this a few times a year, and at least for the last 4 years, the Nettleton-Jonesboro game has for sure been one of those contests where you see this kind of crowd.
Hottest ticket in town, I promise you.
A couple of weeks ago, I think, West Memphis was a big draw. Two good contests, and you had a packed gym to see Chris Moore and the Blue Devils take on the Raiders. But this Jonesboro team is very, very young, like you said, but also very talented. And a lot of people in town have bragging rights on one side or the other. Always makes for a great atmosphere.
That foul charged against Andre Davis. That's his first personal, 4th team foul. Jalen Graham also in the game for Nettleton. He is the man wearing the Dwight Schrute-style face guard out there, protecting his nose, which has been broken in the past.
I thought that was just a fashion statement.
It's just an homage to his favorite paper salesman / beet farmer. 57 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Hey, there's Jalen Graham right there.
/ assistant to the regional manager.
Exactly.
3-2 zone defense by the Raiders. Number 30,
Jaquez
Henry with a 3-point basket. And so far, the Hurricane have been very hot from outside. We're going to have to find a way to cover shooters on the perimeter. And part of the problem may be that they have several people that can shoot it, and it's hard to cover everybody at once. And like I said a minute ago, still keep bodies in the paint to help protect.
DeVaris Whitaker driving, misses the bucket. However, he does pick up the foul. It's charged against number 25, Jake Harrell. That's Jonesboro's first foul of the night. DeVaris Whitaker is going to go to the line, shoot 2. You know, if I was in the stands right now, I'd say, come on, ref, even those fouls out.
They love that. I hear that's one of their favorite lines.
That's right. Hey, we've committed more fouls in Jonesboro, so let's just start calling fouls so that those numbers get closer together. That makes a lot of sense.
Hey, that's what we need right now.
DeVaris misses the first of the 2 free throws, and second one on the way, misses it too. Let's hope that doesn't come back to haunt us. Less than 20 seconds, 16 seconds on the clock, and we'll see if Coach Swift elects to play for the final shot. Clock is at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good defense by Jalen Graham, and I don't know if he got that shot off or not, and it doesn't matter because it's no good. At the end of the first quarter, Jonesboro 19, Nettleton 10. You're watching Raider basketball on NTV.
Collision Repair is celebrating their 40th anniversary. For 40 years, Collision Repair has had your back, getting your repairs done quickly using the best tools and technology. They've been able to keep you updated online throughout the repair process. No matter what the bad guys try, Collision Repair works with your insurance to make sure you don't have
the worst experience possible.
Here's the Collision Repair on their 40th anniversary.
Your friendly neighborhood body shop.
And we welcome you back to the absolute place to be in Northeast Arkansas tonight. I'm talking about Nettleton High School's Raider Gym. We have a crosstown showdown between the Jonesboro Hurricane and the Nettleton Raiders. At the end of the first quarter, your score is 19-10, Jonesboro with the lead. And even on a cold January night where it's 38 degrees and raining outside, 37 degrees, an outstanding crowd here for this basketball game tonight, Coach.
I lost count during the time out there. A few people started moving around, going to the concession stand. I thought I was going to have a number for you, but we're just going to have to go with a lot of people in Raider Gym tonight. I
won't dock you pay for missing out on that one. That is heck of an effort by the best color man in the business. Chris Barre. That's Chris Barre who got in our way with the camera there. Chris, a good man, one of the great supporters of Jonesboro High School. We appreciate Chris. He's Chris Marketing. Chris Barre, great friend of mine and a good guy. A lot of good people. It's a great thing about this town. Whether you're from Jonesboro, whether you're from Nettleton, there's a lot of good people on both sides of this rivalry. And a good basketball player there, Kelly McBride.
Yep. McBride with his second three of the game.
So that was a three-pointer.
Yes, sir, I believe so. Second three of the game, and he has 10 in the early going. Good baseline drive by Brandon Anderson. And we got a blocking foul on number 25, Jake Harrell.
That's Harrell's second personal, second team foul for Jonesboro. Anderson at the line shooting two.
First free throw up and in. Cuts into the Hurricane lead. We now have 11-point deficit. Having an 11-point deficit. Raiders 11. Jonesboro 22. 7:09 left in the second quarter.
Second free throw from Brandon Anderson brings Nettleton within 10. Jonesboro's not the only team that has a lot of sophomores out there on the floor. It's Brandon Anderson.
Nettleton plays quite a young lineup as well. We saw Jesse Washington come back in for the Hurricane and Damarion Daniel, senior guard, come back in for the Raiders there during that stoppage of play. Coach Swift just a little bit unhappy. I don't know if he didn't get set up what he wanted to get set up. Didn't like the flow of the offense right there.
Offensive foul charge to Amarian Wilson. First personal, team foul number 3. And I'll confess, the referee made a signal there that I'm not familiar with.
Kind of a hook on the guard with the basketball, maybe pulling through and keeping the defender at bay.
Raiders with the ball. That's Damarion Daniels. Had a little bit of daylight, but it was quickly closed up. They get back out to DeVaris Whitaker. That's Taven McCullough. McCullough dribbling to his right. McCullough driving, loses the handle on it, and Jonesboro with a little bit of a numbers advantage. Nettleton quickly counters, and DeVaris Whitaker bringing the ball up for the Raiders. He's the leading scorer for Nettleton. Can't get that one to fall. Battle for the rebound goes Jonesboro's way, and Taven McCullough going to be whistled for the foul.
This may be where you see a little bit of the youth in both teams showing, because we've had several possessions where one team will get a stop and they go down to the other end and they're not getting to even take a shot at the basket. A lot of times, young teams get a steal, don't value the basketball quite as much as what a coach might want. Sometimes the layup or the fast break's not there, and you just need to peel out and set up an offense. And several times for both teams, we've seen them get that takeaway and not even get a shot on goal at the end of the possession.
Three-point attempt is good. That is Shamar Pitts. And the Hurricane with a 13-point lead.
That's a sixth three-point basket by the Hurricane tonight. That's a lot of made three-point baskets, especially so early in the contest. Good extra pass there by Taven McCullough to Demarion Daniel. He goes shot fake, one dribble pull up, long to the right. And here come the Hurricane again. And another deep three.
Jesse Washington. That's third three-pointer of the game for Washington, 9 points. With 5 minutes and 12 seconds remaining in the second quarter, your score is Jonesboro 28, Nettleton 12. Coach Bubba Deaton says, we need to talk this thing over. We'll take a break with them. You are watching Raider basketball on NTV.
That whatever it takes for every child, but really we mean that. It's not something that we just say, and we don't take that lightly. At the end of the day, I want them to love school. I want them to love and appreciate that our school is willing to go above and beyond to do whatever we can to teach them. But my bottom line goal is to teach them to love school and love learning and become a lifelong learner, just like I try to be.
And we welcome you back to Raider Gym. You got a good look of the floor there. It's the Nettleton team taking a timeout. Coach Bubba Deaton talking to his players. I want to say a great big thanks to our friends at Collision Repair for sponsoring this live stream. If you're glad that you can stay in the comfort of your home and watch this great basketball game, then you can thank our great friends at Collision Repair. They're located right across the highway from the new NEA Baptist Hospital, and you get yourself in a wreck, that's the only place that I recommend you go. Collision Repair, great Nettleton supporters, just great people at Collision Repair.
Seen that zone trap again from the Hurricane, 2-1-2. That was Jesse Washington coming in from the top and getting the steal after the Raiders looked like they had kind of broke through the front line of the zone defense. Rouse with the drive to the middle, passes off to Washington, and then he sets the offense back up with Keelan McBride at the point. And the Raiders are actually man-to-man right here, probably trying to take away the outside looks. They still got an open three-point look, but it was a little bit more contested right there, so that may be what Coach Deaton sticks with for a little while if it helps get us back in the ball game.
I think that's the first three-pointer I've seen the Hurricane miss tonight.
It sure feels like it, I know that. Shamar Pitts picks up a blocking foul in the left corner on the baseline. We got Jalen Graham leaving the court. We got a new face for the Raiders.
How about that? Taven McCullough gets his own rebound and puts it back in. Who do we got coming in?
Number 4, and I don't have a name for him.
So Marion Wilson. Yeah, maybe a new player for Nettleton. Number 4, we apologize. We can't call his name right now. We'll see if we can't effort that and have that information to you. Taven McCullough misses the and one free throw. 4:15 remaining in the second quarter. Jonesboro beating Nettleton 4 touchdowns to 2.
We'll try to get that name during the next stoppage of play. I think he's actually a young man that moved in from Jonesboro as well. May not have even been playing basketball at JHS, but somebody that was interested in it. Coach Deaton said, from what I remember, he could hoop a little bit. So gave him a uniform, gave him a chance to get out there. It was Andre Davis. I wasn't sure who got the basket. And then a quick take to the hole by Keelan McBride. Rolls in and out. DeVaris Whitaker bringing it back against Rouse. and distributes over to Taven McCullough. McCullough back to Davis. Now back to DeVaris Whitaker on the left wing. Drives middle. Has to back it back out.
DeVaris slipped a little bit there. Maybe.
Well, and I think it's raining a little bit outside. Got a cool, rainy night. Sometimes that can do tricks to the gym floor. Remember a couple of weeks ago, I think it was the West Memphis game, we had a few kids slipping around. One of the Graham boys hit the deck pretty hard that game.
There's Jared Graham, three-point basket in and out. Good
Strong rebound by Shamar Pitts there of the Hurricane, and we've got Jesse Washington taking it all the way to the rack. Draws the block on the player to be named later. Let's see what I can find out real quick.
And Ronnie Dye just said his name, but I'm wearing two headsets up here. I didn't hear what he said. Got the live stream headset and the headset we use to broadcast the games. And I don't hear much of what's going on down there.
I'm not even listening to you. I'm ignoring. I'm real good at tuning stuff out.
Well, you've been married that long.
A little bit of an odd-looking take there by the Hurricane.
It's another foul on number 4.
Jaquez Adams.
Jaquez Adams. There we go, Jaquez Adams. Thanks to Ronnie Dye for that assist.
Before I had a chance to text the scoring table and ask for a name.
So welcome to Nettleton, number 4, Jaquez Adams. Kayvon Pointer with 4 points on the night. Jonesboro is led by McBride with 10.
Waiting on the second shot from Pointer. It's no good, but Jonesboro with the offensive rebound. Nice kick out to Rouse. Three-pointer in and out, no good. DeVaris Whitaker on the attack. Once again, kind of loses his footing. I don't know if his feet are just going faster than he can get the basketball to go or what, but he had to back it out. We worked the basketball around, get it to Taven McCullough. Three-pointer was long off the back of the iron, and Jonesboro's walking it up with about 2 minutes and 10 seconds left to play in the first half with a 13-point lead, looking to extend that.
McCullough with the rebound, gets it to DeVaris Whitaker. DeVaris Whitaker driving, kicks it back out to McCullough. McCullough jukes, jives, shoots, scores. McCullough with 7 points against his former team here tonight. 1 minute and 49 seconds on the clock.
Nice step through move there by Taben. Then he kind of takes an off-balance shot, but he came off 2 feet, so he was able to manipulate his body in a way where he could still get the ball off the glass the way he wanted to.
Nifty move for sure by Taben McCullough. Adams making his first appearance as a Raider. It's a good one. And he returns to the bench, gets some high fives from his teammates. Jared Graham back in the game. Jared started for the Raiders but got a couple of pretty quick fouls, so he's spent most of the first half sitting on the bench in foul trouble. Demarion Daniels.
Got man-to-man defense now by the, looks like man-to-man defense now by the Jonesboro Hurricane.
Yeah, it's Bradley Richardson over there working against Demarion Daniels. Taben McCullough kicks over to Anderson. Anderson drives and scores. Nice play, Brandon Anderson. 4 points on the night for another Raider sophomore, Brandon Anderson.
He was able to elevate and score over Ryan Rouse, who was trying to slide over and take a charge and got there just a little bit late and really didn't draw enough contact for a block or a charge. Raiders get the bucket and pull it to within 9.
Kelly McBride can go to the line shooting 2. Brendan Anderson picks up his second team foul.
Raiders keep this in single digits and maybe even kind of get it around the low single digits, get it within 5, 6. 7 points, especially after trailing by as much as maybe 18, I think. I think it was 28-10, 28-11 at one point. As long as we don't let Jonesboro go on a quick run here, it's going to be a good end of the half for Coach Deaton's squad.
Raiders trail by 11 with 45 seconds on the clock here in the second quarter. Half-court trap by the Hurricane. DeVaris Whitaker quickly beats it. Passes it to Jared Graham. Jared Graham sinks the bucket.
Let's get a stop and another score and try to pull it to 7 or maybe even 6. It wouldn't surprise me if Coach Swift's group doesn't play for the last shot of the half. It looks like that's what they're going to do, taking their time against the man pressure from the Raiders. And there's about 5 seconds left. See what they do.
3, 2, 1. Rouse, three-point basket at the buzzer. Good shot there by Ryan Rouse, and he puts a charge into this Hurricane crowd. At the half, your score, Jonesboro 34, Nettleton 22. You're watching Raider basketball on NTV.
America. Is it a bald eagle soaring over a Virginian sunrise?
I'll tell you what America is, brother. America is getting your truck fixed up at Russell's Truck Accessories.
Russell's Truck Accessories?
Yeah, Russell's Truck Accessories. They got chrome and aluminum wheels. They got big old mud crawling tires. They got lift kits so you can look down on the vegans and commies in their little compact cars. Russell's Truck Accessories. It's more American than Ronald Reagan playing home run derby with John Wayne.
Russell's Truck Accessories is located on South Stadium in Jonesboro.
God bless America and God bless Russell's Truck Accessories.
They say being a Raider is about more than just going to school. They say being a Raider is about our community, about tradition. Kindergarten at Nettleton is about teachers that I love, learning that is fun. It's really about pride in what we do and who we are becoming. Raider pride is justified. Raider pride forever.
So don't forget it.
Mr. Miller lost his voice. No problem. I'll send in the replacements.
Woo! Woo! Daddy mercy.
Please make welcome to the floor the Nettleton High School dance team. That is your Nettleton High School dance team providing some halftime entertainment for this great crowd of basketball fans at Nettleton tonight. We want to welcome you to the Consolidated Insurance halftime show. Here at half, Jonesboro leads 34-22. Jonesboro outscored Nettleton 19-10 in the first quarter, and they outscored the Raiders 15-12 in the second quarter, 34-22 here at the break. As far as the individual leaders go, for Nettleton, they are led by Taban McCullough. He has 7 points. Also for the Raiders, Brandon Anderson and Jared Graham each have 4. Demarion Daniels has 3, DeVaris Whitaker 2, Andre Davis with 2. So, Coach, don't have anybody just lighting up the scoreboard, but it looked like a pretty balanced attack with 6 different Raiders getting some points for the home team.
Yeah, just hope that DeVaris can get going a little bit. But like I said, the balanced scoring attack is never a bad thing. It makes it tough on the defense because they have to calculate for 5 players on the floor that can score and attack. But hope that the fact that DeVaris Whitaker's got 2 points isn't a big part of the Jonesboro game plan. Like, hopefully that's not part of their game plan, falling into line and, them keeping DeVaris away from the basket being a part of why we're down by 12 points. But, considering the way DeVaris has scored in the early part of the year, wouldn't surprise me if that wasn't a focus of their defense. Now, one thing they've been able to do and that we've been able to do too is get some takeaways in transition, and both teams probably haven't got as many shots up as they should have. I think we have more half-court offense really than we've had transition offense for the most part, especially on the Hurricane end. They've hit 8 3-pointers, I believe, in the contest so far. That's a decent number for a game, and they've hit that in the first half.
Yeah, we were asked during the break, what's the percentage? What's the field goal percentage? Well, I don't keep up with shots missed, so I can't really tell you the percentage, but I'll tell you this, it's a very high percentage, especially for Jonesboro. Leading the way for Jonesboro is Keelan McBride. He has 12 points. Jesse Washington, 9. Also for Jonesboro, Kayvon Pointer has 4, and they've got 3 guys who have scored 3 points. That is Ryan Rouse, who had the buzzer-beating 3 to end the second quarter, Shamar Pitts, and Jaquez Henry. And that is your scoring summary. At half, Jonesboro 34, Nettleton 22. That has been your Consolidated Insurance halftime show. Our great friends Randy and Lana Johnson from Consolidated Insurance. For all your insurance needs is Consolidated Insurance. When we come back after this 3-minute break, we'll have the second half for you. You're watching Raider basketball on NTV.
Using the best tools and technology, they've been able to keep you updated online throughout the repair process. No matter what the bad guys try, Collision Repair works with your insurance to make sure you don't have
the worst experience possible.
Here's the Collision Repair on their 40th anniversary.
Your friendly neighborhood body shop.
Uh-oh, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Hey, Leslie, guess what day it is?
It's game day.
Jalen, how happy are students that go to Nettleton?
I'll say happier than DJ on game day.
Game day!
Be happy, be a Raider. Raider pride is justified.
For Terry Gray, rice farming isn't a profession, it's a way of life. As owner of Delaplaine Seed Company, Terry's been the region's rice tech leader for more than a decade. In the summer, Terry's not behind a desk. He can be found in rice fields giving advice, or he can be on your farm helping you put more bushels in your tanks and money in your pocket. From securing your hybrid rice to free on-farm delivery, let Terry help you be more profitable this season. Delaplaine Seed Company.
I'm a little bit country.
I'm a little bit rock and roll.
I love the height of feeling of a great drum call.
When I sing my alma mater, I feel it all night long.
I love my school with all my heart and soul.
I know I'm gonna be all right.
Wherever I go,
I'm a little bit country.
little bit rock and roll.
From the first time you held on to the time you let go, life is a series of unforgettable firsts. The ones that are planned and the ones that take you by surprise. We celebrate and support these firsts as we travel this journey with you, because firsts are what life is all about. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
Front Page Cafe, home of the flying rolls. That's right, a place where the food comes flying to you, and it's good enough to eat. Front Page Cafe is also famous for our all-you-can-eat pass-arounds that come with every lunch or dinner. Lunch specials start at just $6.99. That includes a meal, flying rolls, and all the pass-arounds you can eat. So get your next home-cooked meal at Front Page Cafe. And don't forget, we've got the best old-fashioned breakfast in town. Front Page Cafe, home of the flying rolls.
Looking for a school can be like super overwhelming. You kind of have those fears as a parent that, oh my gosh, the school that I'm going to pick, it's going to determine their.
And we welcome you back. Game in progress. The second half just started. Jonesboro with a 34-22 lead, and the ball starting off the second half. Inbounding under their own goal. Three-point attempt, no good, and that's something we haven't said very often tonight for this Jonesboro team. Three-point basket, no good.
We know it's not their first miss of the game, but like you said, they haven't missed a whole lot. It's nice to see a shot not fall for the Hurricane, as we're looking to see the Raiders get back in this contest and cut into that 12-point halftime lead that Jonesboro took to the locker room.
DeVaris Whitaker, who's averaging more than 20 points a game tonight, can't get that long-range three-pointer to fall.
Skying for the rebound, Shamar Pitts. And then we have Jonesboro on the attack.
That's Jared Graham. That's his third personal first-team foul this half.
Still got 2 left to give, but if he were to pick up another one, definitely would be in foul trouble. Hopefully he can play for a little while without fouling here in the third quarter. High pick and roll action by the Hurricane, now going downhill. Kind of a weak take. Andre Davis tries to swat it back to a teammate, and Pitts gets the easy pass really from a Raider rebounder and is able to extend the Jonesboro lead.
Anderson, that's not Tabin McCullough. You have to forgive me. That's Andre Davis driving there.
And the sideline official gets us for a walk. I think the baseline official had a foul there, but looked like a walk to me too there. I know that's not what a Raider fan may want to hear, but looked like his feet hit more than a couple of times.
That's just good, objective sports journalism by us up here. We're not a couple of homers.
Every once in a while I say something that's fair.
But I think everybody realizes when you watch a Nettleton broadcast, the announcers are going to be slanted for Nettleton. That's a
long two-point
basket for Keelan McBride. He's got 14 points on the game.
So Mr. Gifford, one of the 3 officials for tonight's contest, saw him signaling the 2.
What I try to stay away from is being annoying. You know, if
annoyingly a homer.
right. And I'm sure that I fail in that, but
just like if you were calling a game for the Cardinals, you would obviously against the Cubs, you would be objective on everything and wouldn't try to be one-sided.
I would be very
Maybe there's
one-sided.
Exceptions to the rule, right?
There is, no doubt about it.
Davis can't get the inside shot on the baseline out of bounds. Tell you what, Jonesboro's guards do a very good job of getting to the rim, and I don't know that if it's that they're just a little bit undersized or a little bit young, but some of their takes aren't very strong when they're trying to finish. And I'm not, trying to be real critical of these young Jonesboro guards, but they're doing a good job of getting through the front line and even the second line of our defense, but then it's kind of like they just flip the ball up there at the basket. I know I've seen the body language a little bit exhibited by Coach Swift there on the sideline. He's a guy I've known for a long time. Can tell there's a little bit of dissatisfaction, even though things are still going his way as far as the overall of the score of the game. Largest lead of the ball game here, I believe, or maybe a tie for the largest lead of the ball game at 18. Raiders 22, Jonesboro 40. Long miss by Taven McCullough, and another attack by Jonesboro guard. Once again, like I talked about in the first half, with both groups, Jonesboro gets a missed shot by the Raiders. A long rebound, is able to kind of push and be in transition and just throw the basketball out of bounds. Both coaches probably talked about that at halftime, if I was guessing. We've got to get shots every time we bring the ball across half court.
Two very young teams out there as Jared Graham drives and has his pocket pick, gets the loose ball. DeVaris Whitaker driving from the top of the key to Demarion Daniels. Ball is stolen by McBride, and McBride puts it in. That is his 16th point of the game. That's an athletic young man and a good ball player, Keelan McBride.
Really heady play there. You see how he batted the ball away, and when he did, he kind of spiked it out in front of him where he had a chance to run and go get it. He couldn't get his hands on the basketball on the steal, but was able to deflect it and put it in a spot where only he could scoop it up.
Hurricanes up 20. We'll be right back. You're watching Raider basketball on NTV.
Page Cafe, home of the flying rolls. That's right, a place where the food comes flying to you, and it's good enough to eat. Front Page Cafe is also famous for our all-you-can-eat pass-arounds that come with every lunch or dinner. Lunch specials start at just $6.99. That includes a meal, flying rolls, and all the pass-arounds you can eat. So get your next home-cooked meal at Front Page Cafe. And don't forget, we've got the best old-fashioned breakfast in town. Front Page Cafe, home of the flying rolls.
And we welcome you back to Raider Gym, where the Jonesboro Hurricane lead Nettleton 42-22 here in the third quarter. Do appreciate our good friend Mickey Feltz from the Front Page Cafe for sponsoring the live stream. They have the best breakfast in Jonesboro. Sizzling bacon, fresh eggs, cooked to order. Your choice of gravy, sausage gravy, white gravy, or Coach Josh Wright's favorite, chocolate gravy. It's all at the Front Page Cafe. They have great lunch and great supper as well, but their breakfast is my favorite meal.
I'll digress so I don't get in trouble with the long arm of the law, Officer Watts. Don't need him texting in and scolding me anymore. He enjoyed that. We talked about it a little bit the next day after that Paragould game last week, where you outed me for not liking, or maybe I outed myself for not liking chocolate gravy.
That's a three-point basket by Keelan McBride. That's his 7th point this quarter, 19th point this game. Makes it 45-22.
I've been very impressed with him and his guard play throughout the game here.
Jalen Graham, a nice shot for the Raiders. He's on the board. Oh, it's a 2-point basket, and he's going to go to the line for the and one. That is Shamar Pitts.
Well, that's a backbreaker after kind of an end to a Jonesboro run with the Graham jumper. Jonesboro doesn't let the ball hit the net. They get it out, push tempo, and somebody threw a dart ahead to Shamar Pitts, and he's able to go up through contact, get the layup, and now he's at the line to extend the lead all the way to 24.
He does so. Who is that foul charged against, Coach? You got to forgive me. I never saw it. I never saw it go up there. So we'll just
see what we've got.
Might have been Jared Graham. Yeah, it was Jared Graham.
Yeah, he picked up his 4th.
That's his 4th, and he's.
I think Coach Deaton was giving Andre Davis an earful for maybe not being back there, and forced Graham to pick up Pitts as he looked to run ahead and get open in that transition offense.
Hurricane doubling up the Raiders here, 48-24 in the third quarter. The referee's letting them play for sure. Jump ball is
Pitts and the new Raider, Jaquise Adams.
Yes.
Tied up, and really, I don't know what. I haven't really seen a signal from the officials. Was that just out of bounds?
Jump ball.
Oh, jump ball.
Jump ball possession there in favor of the Raiders.
They jumped in to get in there just in case there was any high emotions, and both teams, both players did a good job of
any Kansas State type activity.
Yeah.
But there wasn't any. Everybody seemed cool. They're playing hard, but there wasn't any.
Just hard-nosed basketball. Two kids fighting for the basketball.
Andre Davis with a 2-point basket. He has 4 on the night. That's Andre Davis's 4th personal, team foul number 4. Kayvon Pointer at the line.
Definitely some foul trouble amongst other woes for the Raiders. Got 2 players with 4 fouls and staring a big deficit in the face, and it's going to get even bigger if we don't box out, especially on a free throw. Can't let the free throw shooter get that rebound, especially when it doesn't come off the rim hard. That just kind of dropped off the rim, and it seemed like the waters parted, and neither the Jonesboro player or the 2 Raiders that were on the right side of the lane went for the basketball. And
Pointer was able to get his own rebound on the free shot. He's on the free throw, and he's going to be back at the line for 2 more shots.
Wasn't any resistance until he picked up that rebound and started working his way back downhill toward the rim and got fouled.
JT Turner checking into the game for the Raiders.
Another Raider sophomore getting in on the action. We got 3 sophomores out there and 2 seniors if McCullough's a senior.
And he is. Jalen Graham, good move underneath, puts the ball in the basket. 2:15 to play in the 3rd quarter. Jonesboro up 51-28.
Got to find a way to start collecting stops and going down and getting a good shot on the goal every trip if we want to cut into this 23-point lead. We'll see how the young guards of Jonesboro handle the lead. Well, no hesitation there. Jesse Washington, I believe that's the 10th 3-point basket by the Hurricane this contest. So 30 of their 54 points have come from deep, and a lot of those threes have been 2-3 feet behind the 3-point line. Now we see a reverse layup there by number 24, Kayvon Pointer.
Good hustle by Pointer.
Great hustle on a play where it looked like the ball might go out of bounds. Pointer tracks down the basketball, attacks the baseline from left to right, and throws that reverse layup up and in.
Is that called letting them play, Coach?
There was a little bit of contact there on Jeremiah Turner, wasn't there?
Was a little bit of contact for sure, but
his jaw's pointed backwards right now.
A 28-point lead here. I think they're not going to be real
touchy,
persnickety with the calls. Now, there's one that they called. This one goes against the Raiders. Goes against Jeremiah Turner. First personal, 6th team foul. Less than a minute to play, 55 seconds to play here in the 3rd quarter. And with a 2-point basket on this possession, Jonesboro would go up by 30, which would activate the turbo clock if they maintain that 30-point lead into the 4th quarter.
Yeah, and you know that's probably got to be on Coach Swift's mind. And unfortunately, in a lot of basketball games, probably also on the officials' mind a little bit.
Sure.
It's a lot easier to maybe blow a whistle late in the 3rd quarter here, give Jonesboro an opportunity to go to the line and shoot a couple of free throws. just to make sure the clock runs there at the end. I'm not saying that they would make up something, but it just can influence the thoughts a little bit, I'm sure.
Fouls charged against Jalen Graham. That is his second personal, 7th team foul. Chris Barre has left the building, ladies and gentlemen. Chris Barre has left the building. All the ladies hanging around trying to get a glimpse of the great Chris Barre. You can go home now. Chris Barre has left the building. He is the Elvis Presley of Jonesboro basketball boosters. At the line for Jonesboro is Kayvon Pointer. He's got, by my count, 9 points on the game. And that's what the scoreboard says too, so I say that's right. He makes both of these. It's going to be a short fourth quarter perhaps. Makes the first one. $10 points on the night for Pointer.
Like I said, like you mentioned, if we see this one drop and it's a 30-point game going into the fourth, I think you'll see people start matriculating out of the building.
That's a good word. 22 seconds. Long three for, how about that, J.T. Turner. Makes the score 58-31, 10 seconds remaining. Jeremiah Turner says you can hold off on that turbo clock for right now.
Coach Swift looking for a 3-point basket here to get rid of the.
Ooh. That's Marion Wilson who misses the long-range three, and that's the end of the third quarter as the crowd starts to file out here. It's Jonesboro 38, Nettleton 51. Fourth quarter when we come back. You're watching Raider basketball on NT. Fourth quarter about to start here at Raider Gym as Jonesboro has opened up a 58-31 lead. I appreciate my good friend Ronnie Russell at Russell's Truck Accessories here in Jonesboro. We're in the South. We love our trucks. We love for our trucks to look sharp. The best place in town to make your truck look sharp is Russell's Truck Accessories on South Stadium. Ronnie's wife teaches at Nettleton. Both of his kids graduated from here. He is a proud supporter of the Nettleton Raiders. We appreciate Russell's Truck Accessories always stepping up and sponsoring our live stream. Anytime we ask them, the answer is yes from Russell's Truck Accessories. Good people.
You can get a new truck and you can get all the fixings you want.
That's right. You know, my birthday is this Friday. If anybody out there listening wants to buy me a new truck, they could trick it out at Russell's Truck Accessories as an added birthday present.
That's good to know.
Just throwing that out there.
Viewers, beware.
Yes.
Be warned.
I'll act like I'm surprised if somebody does that. Five-second violation, I believe, or is that a timeout?
I think Coach Swift saw that was coming and actually got the timeout before the 5-second violation was called.
30-second timeout called, so we will keep it right here. I want to say big thanks to our sponsors, Shadrachs Coffee. I have been a fan of Shadrachs Coffee ever since they've been in Jonesboro, even before they were known as Shadrachs Coffee, Coach.
Is that a Jonesboro-based business? Is that?
It is. It is. Larry and Risa Billing, a Jonesboro couple. I think they're originally from California, but they planted their lives here in Jonesboro. They started the business here in Jonesboro. It's quickly becoming a franchise, to be honest with you. There's 4 locations here in Jonesboro, 1 in Paragould, another location on its way in the Hilltop area. And
all the businesses are in the Jonesboro area as of right now.
That's right. That was a nice 2-point basket there by Jonesboro's number 3. Actually, that's Amarion Wilson, correct? No,
it is Keelan McBride.
Okay.
We had a high post entry there at the elbow. Keelan McBride was on the wing on the left side. He stepped out, set his man up, and then cut hard back door. And that's going to put the mercy rule into effect. With 7:11 left in the ball game, it's Raiders 31, Hurricanes 61. So if the Raiders are going to make something happen, it's going to happen right now.
That foul was charged against Jalen Graham. Jerron Haskin into the game, the big man for the Raiders. Andre Davis, Tabin McCullough also checking in, so Jerron Haskin checks out. Turbo clock running as Jalen Graham prepares to inbound the ball.
No time to spare now for the Raiders. Varis Whitaker at the top of the key, setting up the offense out to McCullough. He drives into the short corner on the left side. And Whitaker for the deep 3 from the left wing. Rebound to the Hurricane.
I thought it was going to be a jump ball, but instead Jalen Graham whistled for the foul. That's Jalen's 3rd personal. 8th team foul.
Walk to the other end for a 1-and-1.
Correction, that is his 4th personal, 9th team foul. Jesse Washington at the line, shooting 1-and-1. Tell you the truth, 2 or 3 trips to the free throw line, this game's going to be over with.
Yeah, this is where, the players that are still out there playing the game, the officials all have a big impact on how that last 8 minutes of a running clock game is going to go. Like you said, right there we have a foul on the Raiders' end of the court. Officials, players for both teams, everybody's kind of just taking their time getting to the other end. And
clock's rolling.
I believe there's about 40 seconds burned there.
Yep.
Like I said, it doesn't take too many fouls called and slow trips to the free throw line for the game to just wind down and be gone.
My friend Stone Cold Jeremy Austin used to referee upward basketball, and he said that's what he would do. He'd call a foul because the clock is always rolling and upward, and he said that's a good way to line them up and everything,
yep.
And a whole lot of time rolling off the clock. 4 minutes and 50 seconds on the turbo clock and rolling. Coach, this Friday night is homecoming here at Nettleton. Tell the good people who the Raiders are going to be welcome to Raider Gym for homecoming.
It'll be the Cersei Lions and Lady Lions.
Cersei Lions and Lady Lions should be a couple of pretty dadgum good games Friday night here at Raider Gym. Got a couple of tough teams rolling in.
Up and coming Cersei men's team. They've had some good victories this season. Up a little bit from the past few years. Lady Lions have continued to improve over the past few years under the leadership of new head coach Kim Seitzman. I believe she played at UALR. So like you said, two good games. A lot of good basketball on Friday night.
Javari White's going to be going to the line. That's Chamara Anderson who is whistled for that foul. Javari's first free throw attempt, good. Homecoming week at Nettleton. Been a fun week so far. Tomorrow, Wednesday, kids are dressing up every day, and there's all kinds of activities planned. Homecoming week at Nettleton is a very fun week for the students, for the teachers. A lot of times the teachers get frustrated because, let's be honest, homecoming week, it's not the most academically rigorous
Not all work
week.
and no play.
That's right.
I saw a lot of dancing going on I believe it was Monday morning. at the end of first period. I think there was a bunch of groups in the cafeteria practicing for maybe some sort
challenge.
of some sort of dance contest, TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok challenge. That's one of the many events going on. And timeout called by Jonesboro. I believe it's just a substitution timeout, so we'll keep it right here. Clock will keep on rolling. Actually, the clock did stop on that. I guess when the mercy rule is in effect, the only thing that will stop a clock, I guess, injury and timeout.
Well, yeah, that even though it was a substitution timeout, I mean, technically, probably by the letter of the law, official scorekeeper is supposed to stop the clock there. It's rolling again as the Raiders are working to slow down the Hurricane charge here, even though it's 32-63, looking to find some positives here in the fourth quarter.
Well, that's team foul number 10 for Nettleton. That puts Jonesboro in the double bonus. Richardson at the line, and he sinks his first free throw as the clock now under 2 minutes, and it's going to keep on running unless there's a timeout call. Richardson's second free throw, good. 65-32, 1 minute and 44 seconds. How about that? JT, Jeremiah Turner, sinks his second three-pointer of the game. Jeremiah is shooting the ball well tonight. That's a bright point for the Raiders.
Unfortunately, just too little, too late. Hurricane working the ball around. Probably more interested in burning clock than anything. Sharing the basketball. Trying to maintain possession for the last minute. Also trying to get a good look at the basket.
That's a very good offensive rebound there by J.P. Pickens, and he puts the ball back in. 54 seconds on the clock now. J.T. misses that one. Jonesboro with the ball, 48 seconds and rolling.
And the big man for Jonesboro, maybe not necessarily looking to bring the ball up, Shamar Anderson. But he gets the ball across the timeline, gets it to a guard, and Jonesboro's going to wind down the last 30 seconds of play here. Said they were. We have a turnover in the corner. And the Raiders are going to bring it down for one last look.
Clock is at 16 seconds. And there's Jaquez Adams, his first basket as a Nettleton Raider. And your final score is Jonesboro 67-37 and Nettleton 37 as the final buzzer sounds. Hurricane wins by 30. We'll take a brief timeout. When we come back, the Consolidated Insurance postgame show. You're watching Raider basketball on NTV.
First time you held on to the time you let go. Life is a series of unforgettable firsts, the ones that are planned and the ones that take you by surprise. We celebrate and support these firsts as we travel this journey with you, because firsts are what life is all about. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
For Terry Gray, rice farming isn't a profession, it's a way of life. As owner of Delaplaine Seed Company, Terry's been the region's rice tech leader for more than a decade. In the summer, Terry's not behind a desk. He can be found in rice fields giving advice, or he can be on your farm helping you put more bushels in your tanks and money in your pocket. From securing your hybrid rice to free on-farm delivery, let Terry help you be more profitable this season. Delaplaine Seed Company.
What is America? Is it a bald eagle soaring over a Virginian sunrise?
I'll tell you what America is, brother. America is getting your truck fixed up at Russell's Truck Accessories.
Russell's Truck Accessories?
Yeah, Russell's Truck Accessories. They got chrome and aluminum wheels. They got big old mud crawling tires. They got lift kits so you can look down on the vegans and commies in their little compact cars. Russell's Truck Accessories. It's more American than Ronald Reagan playing home run derby with John Wayne.
Russell's Truck Accessories is located on South Stadium in Jonesboro.
God bless America and God bless Russell's Truck Accessories.
Good start, rough finish in this doubleheader tonight as the Nettleton Raiders and the Jonesboro Hurricanes split a couple of Conference 5A East battles. In the first game, Nettleton defeated Jonesboro by the final of 63-46. However, the second game was all Jonesboro as they have defeated Nettleton 67-37. Individual leaders for the Raiders, they were led by Taven McCullough, 7 points. Jeremiah Turner had 6. Let me rephrase that. I'm sorry about that, Coach. Andre Davis actually led the Raiders with 8. Taven McCullough, 7. It's hard for me to read my chicken scratch sometimes. Jeremiah Turner with 6. Jalen Graham with 4. Jared Graham with 4. Brandon Anderson with 4. Demarion Daniels finished with 3. And Jaquez Adams and Davaris Whitaker both finished with 2 points. For Jonesboro, they were led by Keelan McBride, 22 points. Also for the Hurricane, Jesse Washington had 14, Kayvon Pointer 11, Shamar Pitts 10. Ryan Rouse had 3, Bradley Richardson, J.P. Pickens both finished with 2. Jaquez Henry also had 3 points for the Hurricane in their 30-point win. Big win for Jonesboro, always a tough team, and Nettleton, being as young and inexperienced as we are, just a rough night for the Raiders here in this second game, Coach.
Yeah, especially with the way that Jonesboro shot the basketball early on. Didn't have to force their hand so much in the second half, but they hit at least 10 threes in the contest. I think the final tally may have been 10. I mean, that's 30 out of your 67 points. That's a big portion of your offense to come from the perimeter. Held the Raiders to 15 points in the second half and 6 points in the fourth quarter. It's just really, really tough when you can't find a way to make the ball go through the hoop, and you can't match them bucket for bucket. And then, like I said, at halftime, you've got scorers like Taven McCullough and Davaris Whitaker and others who are usually in double figures, and we have nobody in double figures tonight. And I'm just going to go on a limb here and say Davaris Whitaker's probably our leading scorer in average for the season by
a long way,
by a ways. And he had 2 points tonight.
Right.
He'll still be our leading scorer by scoring average at the end of the night, even with that. But that part of the Jonesboro game plan had to have a big impact on the way the game played out.
No doubt about it. And as a result, Jonesboro wins big. So we'll close things down here by saying thanks to our crew and thanks to our sponsors. I want to say big shout out to Athena Ludwig and Ryan Bell for directing tonight's games, also running camera. I want to say thanks to Adrian Torres and Jack Jones, Kyle Tolley, Landon Webb, Parker Clements, Cade Carter, great crew of students. Coach Josh Wright for calling color in the boys game. Coach Wright, I appreciate you helping us out, sir. And we appreciate our sponsors very much. Consolidated Insurance, they're the sponsor of the pregame, postgame, halftime shows. Consolidated Insurance for all your insurance needs. Consolidated Insurance. Russell's Truck Accessories. Shadrachs Coffee. First Community Bank. Delaplaine Seed Company. Collision Repair. And the Front Page Cafe. Our next broadcast will be Friday evening as we play host to the Searcy Lady Lions and the Lions in a Conference 5A East doubleheader. Homecoming night. Hope that you can join us. For Coach Josh Wright, my name is Craig Miller. Thank you so much for spending your Tuesday evening with us. As always, win or lose, Raider pride is justified. Raider pride for
Alma mater, heed our parting